All right. Yes, invited guest, copy. All right. Right. What's up? See, now it shows on here that I posted the link, but it's not showing up when I go there to try to pin it. Give me a sec here. What's up, Street Fox? I'm gonna post this link again and see if I can pin it. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, not like sneezing and having it all fly out your mouth. What's up, Destroyer? All right, let's try this again. Post comments, paste. All right, so the link should be there. I'm gonna leave here for 1 second to try to go pin it. All right, now we should be good. What's up, sir? All right, can you hear me? Okay. Nope. Now you got your headphones on. Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
There we
Yep,
go.
we got you.
All right, let's get some elbow room for everybody here. Oh, I don't have my camera turned.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I got my girlfriend's stupid ass headphones plugged up to my laptop and it sounds like shit on my end. I mean, as long as it sounds okay on your end, but it sounds like shit on mine.
I could hear a volume feedback. If you go to Mic Cam, you can select to see there's different options. Oh, that sounds better.
Yeah, he's been around. Kim's like, "Where's Ford Blue? I haven't seen him in forever." I'm like, "He's been around.
You've been around.
He's been around. He's probably, who knows, probably laying in the bushes right now." Oh, we lost Salty again?
Oh, he's about to Hulk smash, I can tell.
Yeah. He's ready to drown that device in the toilet, what you saying?
Oh, guarantee it. I can hear him right now.
Well, I just got done eating, so you know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's in the toolbox, Taylor.
Did you see my scorecard when I was golfing on Instagram there?
I saw, yeah.
I wrote 10 millimeter on one of them for
No,
score.
no, wait, did I see that? I saw a scorecard. How many of the scorecards did you post?
2.
Yeah, I think I saw the other one. I haven't seen that one that you're referring to yet.
Yeah, I figured you'd catch it.
I figured I better at least go find the ball that's got my name on it, like that one. Otherwise, that would be a crying shame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That means your winter body is kicking in, sir. What? What time is it? It's 3:20 in the morning. Get your ass up here. You're up. We're up. Get up.
He's been playing all night. I've seen him all over.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Oh, all right.
What's up, Street Fox? How you doing, man?
Yeah, Street Fox won the prize that I wanted to win yesterday from Next Gen Car Guys.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, some LED head bulbs for the headlights.
Nice.
I really wanted to win those. And then he tells him that he wants them for an 86 Mustang GT, but the only problem is that's a sealed unit on those cars. So, for the 86s.
Yep.
Told Street Fox, I was like, "Oh, hey man, I'll trade you the thermal mug that I won from Mr. Monk 1." He's like, "No, that's all right." Sublime, I wouldn't got yours for my. Say what?
I think his cost a little more than what you had.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. This is true.
Triple Threat, what's up, Roddy? What's up, man?
What's up, Triple Threat?
Hope you get some packages soon there, sir.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're sending them. You already sent them that stuff out.
I sent it for the Ram, and then once we get that one knocked down, then he said he has a Jeep that he wants me to help design one for too, and we'll see what we can do for that. Who knows? Maybe the one for the Ram works for the Jeep too. Who knows?
So for the one for the Ram, is it just like a USB one, or is it for multiple places on the vehicle?
We're only doing the neutral release. I wanted to get that done first, and then we'll go over to the OBD2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the holidays dropped my shipping from like 2 days to 5.
Oh, I'm sure. That's why I'm hoping. Well, see, the good thing with me is that if Dan's going to be the one to make mine, I ain't got to worry about no shipping.
Exactly, and that's part of the reason why I wanted him to do it. That and being unemployed, as I know, I was unemployed for a year and a half. So being unemployed, you need purpose, and that will give him purpose. You know, when he wakes up in the morning, he's got something to do.
Oh, he's not working right now?
No, man, he's unemployed.
Wow, what happened with his job?
Contract.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah. And it's everyone says, "Oh, there's jobs everywhere." Yeah, until you apply for them, try to get one.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No, I was just busy stressing out trying to make stuff for my live tomorrow or Tuesday, trying to get everything set up. What a pain in the ass. I don't think I can use that. I don't think I can use that new software. It's too hard on my computer. I got to build a computer to do it.
yeah, when I was talking to Dan about that, he was saying that, you know, that day when you did that test, that was literally scratching the surface of what that stuff is capable of. Just, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I was hoping that my computer would have been strong enough to be able to handle it. Because I have plans all over the place, and I know every time I say something, I see somebody else's channel doing it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do a phone number, a call in. Oh, by the way, anybody who's in here who has something to sell, please send me an email at mydestroyer1320@gmail.com. I am going to do
basically a marketplace.
Basically, it's a classified live. I'm going to start a section of my live stream that's going to be for classifieds, so that anyone in your area that hears you're selling X can get a hold of you. I usually am going to have it via email. That way, if you don't want them to know who you are or whatever, all you do is your spam, make a separate email, but send pictures and whatever it is you're selling and the price you're selling it for, and I'm going to start doing classifieds, try and help put people together, because I know somebody's got a 350 motor laying somewhere that needs to go into a body that somebody else has.
I got a slightly cracked front bumper for a 500.
Hey, I'm telling you, you could make something super cool out of that.
Well, I know. My plan was to make it like a hanging display with possibly some green LED lights in the center or somewhere around it in the garage.
Oh, yeah. I don't care what it is for sale. If it's car related, or as Salty said, he even said RC related. See, look, you got Ram lights, you got all kinds. There's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah. Anybody who's got something for sale, hit me up. mydestroyer1320@gmail.com. And I will post it. How you doing, Victor? Good to see you.
Jim Alvarez, how you doing, sir? Felton, we said hello.
Stupid Fast, how you doing, man? Before Blue can take the whole show. Yeah. Hey, all he has to do is send me emails with his stuff that he wants to get rid of, and I'm in.
You would spend 12 hours going through the emails if he sends you everything that he has for sale.
Oh, Jesus. Well, still, an item or two a week,
And then another 6 hours of the stuff that he's looking for.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
What are people looking for? And I can make it where it rolls, or I don't know, figure out something.
Yeah. Rav4 is just staring at the screen like, come on, Sublime, give me something. Give me something. Give me something to screenshot.
But I want to talk to CP because I guarantee there's somebody out there who needs a tool and can't find the shit, and he's got it and will sell it.
One of these days, I want to get into a Ric Flair battle with CP.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! What's up, Mr. Mach 1? How you doing, man?
Another day in paradise. How are you guys tonight?
Awesome. Silverback, how you doing? Good to see you, brother.
Silverback, what's up, sir?
My friend Silverback.
Mr. Player. Mr. Steak. Tacos.
Mr.
Good. Already. Oh, of course. Oh, boy. Here we go. Hold on. Time out.
Oh, man. We got Destroyer. We got Sublime. We got Victor. We got Rav4. Stupid Fast Truck. Rav4. Oh, Street Fox 347.
Oh, my God.
TR. Salty
Salty is
Wait a
throwing
second.
stuff
I didn't.
right now.
That's an old picture. I'm not wearing that shirt tonight. See, you're posting old shit.
Triple Threat Motors.
What's up, RTR? How you doing?
Okay. You're posting old shit, Rav4. If that's how you're going to play, sir, game on. He just posted a picture of me eating in a Speed Addict 731 shirt, which I have not worn today. So he's going back into the archives, finding old shit to try to freaking post on me.
For Blue, what's up, man?
Or Blue.
Send me some emails of whatever it is, not whatever. Pick a few items. From what I hear, you have a lot for sale. Anybody in here who has stuff for sale, mydestroyer1320@gmail.com. Send me a photo. Send me how they can contact you, what it cost. Send it to my email because I'm going to do a classified section on my live shows.
LS Lover.
Cool, man. So how much room do you got on your live show?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I got a lot for sale, man.
Well, pick a couple items each week and send them over, and I'd be more than happy to put them up. I just want, like I said, I want to try and find the parts that people are looking for and get them in the hands of those people because, you know, you can put it on Craigslist or whatever it is, a bunch of different stuff, but it's not going to get to the people who are in the car community like these guys, you know, over there.
Well, I'll tell you what I do, man. I'll give you the address to my YouTube Lee's Auto Parts channel, and you can just go ahead and they can call me.
However you want to do it, just put a little thing together. I will gladly promote that. Hell yes.
4 Blue gave in and he bought a freaking pool. 4 Blue, what do we tell you, sir?
I bought a big swimming pool.
What's up, Salty?
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. And you're clean, no buzz.
Check.
I think that real stream or whatever it's called, I think that thing sucks.
See?
It usually works pretty good. Just, I guess tonight, they just got a lot of people using it or whatever.
It must have been drinking with you drinking.
Look, we got a lot of people using blow-up dolls, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Well, it's good. Well, blow up doll, at least you can adjust it.
Or let the air out of it.
I've never used Restream. I was gonna go look into it. I'm looking for something different. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have to build a computer to run the shit I've been trying to do.
It's just really laggy, man.
What's up, Mr. Random?
It's real laggy.
Mr. Random.
For me, it is.
Sir?
Yeah, I can't do laggy. That's why StreamYard, as simple as it is, and as basic as it is, the damn thing works.
It does. And it's very user friendly. That's the best part about it. If I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out. That's all there is to it.
Well, see, the thing about it, it's never been that laggy for me before. Now, I don't know about the people, the guest or whatever, but it's never been that laggy for me as the host. You know what I mean?
Well, it's been laggy for me.
We got a guest.
But tonight was really bad.
Yeah, it was bad. That's why I had to just cancel it.
Or Blue.
What's up, fellas?
Then I stood up too fast and yanked the goddamn cord right out of my headset.
Horrible. We can hear your TV.
Fucking life's a
Yeah,
bitch,
your
ain't
TV's
it?
real loud.
Hey, so let's hear about this big ass pool.
Bitch, ain't it? He says.
What about it? It's 18 foot by 48 inches deep, metal frame, above ground, pump, ladder, cover.
Who you calling cheap ass, Silverback?
He's calling Salty cheap ass.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not spending any money on any program until this channel starts paying for itself. Simple as that. I refuse to do that. So I can be cheap and be happy at the same time.
I guess that makes me real cheap because I ain't paying for any program and my channel isn't paying for itself.
Well, as soon as my channel gets up to where it can support $20 a month, then I'll buy the unlimited thing on Restream. I won't have a problem with that, because then the channel is paying for the program that's being used.
But
I
you guys do enough
good with
live
that.
streams. You guys do enough live streams where I don't need to.
Well,
Right.
see, yeah. And
That's
I
how
get that.
it's been for me
I get
during
that
the
on
year.
your end.
Why do I need to do a live stream? Everybody else is always on.
That's usually how it's been for me, but until now.
Exactly.
Well, I was fine just a minute ago, and then the damn thing started lagging, and then I exited Restream to see if I could work on it, to see if I could work on the lagging, and then it wouldn't let me back in the damn live stream. I'm like, I'm the host, motherfucker. I can't. Why can't? Isn't there something I can click to get back in? Then I stood up out of my chair and took a step and yanked the cord right out of the damn earplug on the phone.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I yanked that son of a bitch out, throwed it over against the wall. That son of a bitch landed beside the trash can, and it's still laying there.
So Salty, how was your fishing trip today?
It wasn't worth a shit.
How much beer did you drink?
Not as much as I wanted to. I think I had 2.
Oh well, shit, man, you're not even shit faced.
Hello,
No.
everybody.
No, see, last night I was on the live streams, and I was drinking last night. So I went to bed and I had all that beer on my stomach. So when I got up this morning, I was like, well, shit, because I got up early, and I was like, man, I need a Kickstarter. So in my first 2 cups of coffee, I put a couple little dabs of rum in it just to get me going. And then we went and ate breakfast on the way to the boat, got out on the boat. Shit, it wasn't 30 minutes out on the boat. That rocking and that liquor and that beer and that damn breakfast, yeah, shit was coming up.
If you don't want them, Sublime, just send them back to me. I'll use them.
No, because this way, if I ever get rid of the bike, I can put them with it.
Well, there you go.
So after about a good 3 or 4 filling the ocean up with some shit, I finally got to feeling better. Took a while though.
I hate that.
But it was my own stupidity. I should have known to never put that rum in that coffee this morning. But I needed a damn pick me up, so I picked myself up.
Yeah.
Pretty much laid it
Right.
And then you slammed yourself back down when you got on that boat.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. I just laid out there and I didn't give a shit if I seen a fishing rod or not. I didn't give a
We're
damn.
gonna go to Blue Ford Blue Gage's house when he puts up his swimming pool. We're gonna fill it full of fish so we can catch some fish.
So, I worked on my truck yesterday, my truck frame yesterday and today. I pressure washed the dog shit out of it, and I wire wheeled it and soaked it down with industrial strength degreaser, and then I pressure washed the shit out of it. And then today, I painted the whole inside of the frame so I can get ready to box it, because I wanted to paint the inside. And then I'll start boxing it. But as I was digging stuff out that I've ordered for it, I realized I ordered the wrong leaf spring hangers.
Well, I got one question for you there, Ford Blue Gage.
But it has something to do with what I was about to say.
Did you pour 15 that frame? Because if not, Funky's not going to be happy with you.
I did not.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
That's why
I cannot afford that expensive shit.
That's why they make cans of black Rust-Oleum.
No, I went and I bought oil-based tractor implement paint.
And that oil base is badass, dude. And it's actually better.
It's
Go ahead.
for the price. I got 1.5 gallons for $60. While here locally, The only thing that Advanced Auto Parts is the only place in the whole city that carries POR 15 in stock, and each store carries 1 quart in stock, and it's $76 per quart.
Well, you know, Funky's gonna have a talking with you, right?
He's more than welcome to pay for it, and then I will use it.
Hell yeah, damn, I don't blame you. That's the way I feel about it.
Hey, hold on real quick. I was about to say, there's a phrase that you don't hear every day. I power washed the dog shit out of my vehicle.
I power washed for 3.5 hours or 4 hours yesterday.
Just as Jim would say, just there.
And I'm sorry, but oil-based implement paint, tractor paint is some heavy-duty badass shit.
No, it's good, man. It's good paint. But I'm going to tell you something.
What's up, badass?
Destroyer says, get your shit together that you want to sell, and he'll help you out.
He sure did. Now he's going to start something that nobody else is doing, and I hope nobody else don't take it from him, because I think it's a damn good idea.
I'm going to use them.
Yeah, I think it's a damn good idea. I really do.
So if you got stuff you want to sell, get with Destroyer right there, buddy.
It's not like they're already,
What do you think of that CUDA I sent you the link to, Destroyer?
Oh, that was awesome. Oh my god.
And that thing's clean as shit for that price.
Big time. That's a steal.
Send me that link.
Shit is. I don't give a damn how you package it up. Shit is never clean.
Smart ass.
It's
a 68 V8 Barracuda that was super, super clean for, was it 11,000 or 12,000?
Is 68 the year that had the big glass that went around like this?
It did, but not like the early ones, no.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, not like the 66.
Yeah, I like the early 70s ones, 70, 71.
I like the first gen. I like the first gens too. Done right, they look good as hell.
I like them, but I like the other ones better, the Gen 2s.
So this is a second gen.
Look, I wouldn't kick any of them out of the bed.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I told this old girl. I wouldn't kick her out of bed unless she wanted to fuck on the floor.
So
Nice.
you said that you would really like to have a 68 CUDA, and I was like, here's your link. And it's only about
freaking.
It's only about an hour and a half from me. I've gone up there a couple of times, picked up dirt bikes and sand rails and shit when I went up there. And actually, my son's Mitsubishi that he just bought came from the same place. Not the same person, but the same town.
Good deals out there.
I guess he didn't know what to think about what I just said.
You need to say it again.
So, hey, you know what? I don't have a problem with POR 15. My boss is a huge fan of the undercoating, and he tried to get me to put the undercoating on it. And I was like, okay, well, how much is the cans? And he said, well, I don't know how much the roll-on is, but the aerosol cans are $18 a can. And I'm thinking, I've got a 22-foot long frame. And to coat that inside and outside for $22 a can, or for, $18 a can, or whatever the fuck he said it was, there's no way. No way. I'm not going to spend $400 on undercoating that damn thing.
God damn, I hope you ain't got to buy half that many cans. God.
Well, 22-foot long inside and outside, and to coat everything. And from using those cans of undercoating at work just to do the inside of a trunk in a Honda Civic takes a little over 2 cans. So there's, no freaking way. It would cost me damn near $400 to do that frame, and I'm not doing that.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with using black Rust-Oleum, dude. I used it for years. But you got to remember, my climate down here, we can use stuff like that, and we don't have, it'll last forever and ever and ever. You know what I mean? Like your guys' climate's up there, like up here in Michigan, where Gary's at and where Sublime's at. See, Rust-Oleum wouldn't be a good thing unless you just really put a ton of coats on it. But down here where I'm at, you can put 1 or 2 coat or 2 or 3 coats. You're freak shit. You're good.
I gotta grab a charge. I'll be back in 1 sec.
That's why I went with that oil-based tractor paint, because I thought that it would be really heavy duty. And it says on the instructions, can go on bare metal, can go on rusted metal, and it will stop rust. It says so many things on it. It says you can paint wood, plastic, metal, rusted metal, aluminum, glass. I mean, it says it will stick to just about anything.
Well, some
So-
people just use plain oil for undercoating, dude. So I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
Good stuff.
Yeah, if you ever
Yep.
like the channel I was telling you about, this Canadian channel, Half-Ass Customs. If you ever
Uh-huh.
watch that guy, a lot of the times the way he undercoats the bottom of his vehicles, what he'll do is he'll just spray them down with some heavy duty old oil that come out of cars that he changed the oil with, and then he'll drive it up and down the dirt road.
Really?
And let all that shit cake up under the bottom of the truck, and it don't rust. Stops it.
And a lot
Stops
of
it
those
rusting.
times, you know, like you got the Z-Bart holes where they do the undercoated inside the doors. A
Uh-huh.
lot of guys do that and use oil.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
used
if
to
you
be
don't
that
leave-
guy at Z-Bar. I used
Yeah,
to
no
drill the
problem.
holes and run the rod through there. Oh yeah.
What's up, No Fox? What's up, Mike Hall?
Dope.
He's done that to a bunch of vehicles there for Blue. Like I said, he's a really good channel for people that don't follow him. Dude, this dude is brilliant, man, at what he does. He's one hell of a fabricator. And
I
he don't
was
draw
following
nothing
him.
out on paper, nothing like that. This guy just thinks of everything out of his head, and he just does it. Dude, it's really awesome if people just go start watching his channel. I mean, he's
I
just one
was-
of those channels that, you know, I would very highly recommend people to watch. You know, he just really does.
I follow him, but I did turn the bell off.
Shit, not me, dude. He posts religiously. He posts like every 2 or 3 days. But
That's why I
he
turned the
posts-
bell off.
Not me, dude. I mean, it's like, you know, I watch everything he does because I just love to see the shit that he creates. You know,
I lean a little more towards Ford.
well, he does a lot of Chevrolet stuff, but you know, I don't really watch him because of the Chevrolet stuff. I just watch him because of his creativity. That's mainly what
Right.
I watch his channel for, because he's just really good at what he does. So, and it's, you know, watching people like that, you know, like the project I got coming up with Volvo, watching him do his shit will hopefully give me ideas and teach me a few little tricks in here and there, because I ain't no fabricator. I don't know how to do none of that kind of shit. But I'm gonna be learning.
Well, I got to where I just watch, to be honest, our circle for the most part. I just don't have the time. If I spend all the time watching everybody, then I don't get none of my own shit done.
That's true. That's true. I can understand that.
So I try to watch our circle, and that's pretty much what I stick to. I unsubbed to SRC and their channels.
Really? Damn, I'm
yeah.
surprised you done that.
Yeah, it just seemed like too much drama lately, and I was like, I'm not.
Nah, that
fucking-
was all over the girlfriend shit. He's done with that shit.
Oh, and
That's
I'm
all-
super
that's
glad
all.
that he got rid of her, but
Yeah, that's all done and over with.
it was just his Chevys breaking down every week, you know, and everybody wants to talk about fucking Chevy this and Chevy that and Chevy this, and I'm not gonna support a fucking Chevy that's breaking down every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta look. You gotta look. You gotta look. But the difference is between him though, theirs are not regular Chevys. They are
I get
building.
that.
They build race motors. They go out and race them. So that's just goes with racing. When you race, you break shit. That's just part of it.
Right.
And the thing about it is, when you race as much as they do,
Yeah.
it's not when
That's
it's gonna
fair.
break. It's not when it's gonna
Oh,
break. It's why
Speak
it's
of the
gonna
devil.
break.
Ford.
Yeah. It's
Whatever
yeah,
it is.
exactly. It's going to break.
I
It's gonna
know,
break.
and that's all good. I'm all good with that, but I have other things to do. I have to build a truck. I have to work a regular job. I have to fucking build a Mustang to sell. I have to save money
That's it,
so I can
right there.
fucking build my car. I have to try to make some fucking videos of my own. Then I have to watch all your guys' fucking videos. So
Wait a
I ain't
minute,
got
wait,
time.
wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
he's good.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. You just said everything I'm doing the exact same thing. You don't hear me bitching about it.
I'm not bitching. I'm just saying why I got. I'm not bitching. I'm just saying why I got rid of the Chevy channel.
Sound like you got his tampon string
I got
twisted.
to work a full-time job. I got my 90-year-old dad. I'm trying to build a Fairmont. I'm trying to get all my cars and make videos. And yeah.
Are you still watching the Chevy channel?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, then you're better than me.
Ford Blue's got some people in his corner. There you go, Ford Blue.
Who else? Damn unsubbed from the SRC.
I'm not being neither Ford Blue. I'm not bitching either. Oh fuck! I'm not bitching. It's just how it is. I ain't got time for it, so I was like, let me go through and get rid of some of these Chevy shit. I really
he was
did.
laughing like that too as he's pushing the button.
I sure the fuck did. I kept some Mopars and I kept some Fords, and I got rid of all the GM products. I did keep one Honda guy that has a fucking 9-second turbo Honda, and I kept a couple of Nissan guys. The rest of them all left.
Eric's like, I'm not saying a word. This is good enough entertainment for me.
Hey, I'm having fun. I'm having fun just listening.
You know damn good and well he's gonna unsub the beam when I start putting that damn LS in that Volvo.
No,
He already said he didn't have a problem.
I don't
with the
give a
LS
shit
and the Ford
about
stuff.
that.
It's only LS and a Ford. As long as you're not touching that holy ground, that sacred planting.
I have a problem if you put a Ford motor in a Chevy too.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Or if you put a Chevy motor in a Dodge or a Ford motor in a Dodge. My problem is crossbreeding the American 3.
So basically no Ford and a Dodge, no Dodge and a Chevy, no Chevy and a Ford, nothing.
Right.
You don't want to be You don't want to be driving a car that's got a Ford emblem on the front and a big M on the back.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I'm gonna stick with my big 3. If I'm building a Chevy, a bitch is getting a big block Chevy in it, maybe an LS if it's a small enough car. Or if I'm building a Dodge, that bitch is getting a big block in it. I'm staying the fuck away from the new junk Hemis. And if I'm building a Ford, it's gonna get something good.
You know,
What?
The story's sitting there saying, "Damn, I got one of those new Hemis. Damn it."
Yeah, I don't like the failures that they have. The lifters eating themselves, the valve seats dropping out and chewing up 8 of the fucking cylinders, the fucking active fuel management just dropping out of it.
I think no Fox got a good point there. The real reason Ford Blue unsubs was because the LS Falcon.
No, that's not the real reason.
People say what they want, but that LS Falcon is badass.
But a buddy of mine just took a black notchback Mustang. I'm talking a beautiful car, put a big black Chrysler in it. It's got 1,140 horsepower in it.
People can say what they want, but that damn Falcon is badass, and it hauls ass.
And you know what? That big block Chrysler powered notchback, I have way more respect for that than I do any of these LS swap Fox for one reason. Nothing for that big block big block Mopar Fox was off the shelf.
No, nothing.
Every bit of it was custom made.
It was.
I still don't. Hey, I'll give him respect. Yeah, he's got 1,100 horse. He's bigger, badder than me, but that's all I got to say.
No, everything was custom made down from the exhaust to everything. I mean, it's all custom done, and they did a nice job on it. Matter of fact, it's the guy that let me use the slicks to mock up the Fairmont.
But see, my problem is I absolutely love Mopars, And my problem is I absolutely love Fords, especially the Fox bodies. And here's my issue. I can't tell you which direction that is being disrespectful, because that motor, in my opinion, should be in a fucking A body Dart or a fucking B body Roadrunner or a Satellite or a Challenger. And so to me, it's kind of a both directions. It's kind of a fuck.
But it's still cool, though. I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
At least it ain't a fucking LS.
There you go, poor Blue.
The LS power.
I just, hey, I'll give him respect because he's faster than me and he's bigger than me. He's a big dog that I can't play with, but that's all I got to say.
Did you see
I
what
have no-
Joe Fox
I have
said there,
no-
poor Blue?
you can at least pet it, the dog.
That's what she said.
Nah, I ain't gonna pet it. I'm just gonna say, you're faster than me. Have a nice day. I'm not gonna entertain the conversation. I don't care how fast it is. Yep, you're faster than me. You have a great day.
Like, next.
Yep.
I can respect anybody who takes and builds a car and makes it their own. I don't give a shit what kind of power plant or whatever they got in it. If they make it their own, I'm happy with it.
Hey,
Don't matter to me.
And my way of doing that is, hey, you're faster than me. You have a nice day. That's my way of doing that.
Well, and all due respect, the guy, my buddy Dave, that's got the Mopar in the Fox body, he got the engine from a friend of his that was in a car accident and got killed. And so he didn't want to put it in a Chrysler or nothing like that. He wanted to keep his car, but he wanted to use that guy's engine for pure respect. And he spent a ton of money doing it.
And he's got my respect for his love and sentimental, but to each is their own. I ain't telling you can't do. I mean, you can stick a giant dildo up your car's ass. I don't care. That's between you and your car. I just.
But let me ask you something.
I
Let me
have
ask
to
you
fucking
something.
respect it.
Let me ask you something. Would you rub the balls that's hanging out there though?
Nope, not a bit.
Oh, okay.
I don't
flick them.
I don't care. Nope. Just, you know what? There's an orange Nova on YouTube that's got a fucking rotary engine in it that makes like 1,100 horse. And I look at that car, huh?
That's cool.
I look at that car and say, he did something way fucking different. There was absolutely nothing that was off the shelf. It was all custom built and it's fast as fuck, but I still see it as, no, that ain't right. So it's just how I am. It's just how I am.
We're just picking on you, Ford Blue.
You're good. I'm good. I don't care.
You're good. I'm good. We're good.
Hey, and just because they built it themselves, I will have the respect to be polite and have a nice day. I'm, you know what? It started when I was a kid. And I seen those 32 coupes, and the T buckets, the Ford they put these big Ford emblems on them because they're a factory Ford car, and then they all have fucking small block Chevys in them.
Yeah, I never understood that either.
I don't understand it, and so I just had an issue with it,
But back then, though, man, you could take any small block Chevy part and interchange it, and it was cheap to do. When the Ford could do that as well, you know what I'm saying?
See, back then, them guys coming home from the war, they didn't hardly have no money or nothing. They just used what they had. That's the whole thing. That's how the SoCal.
And the bad part about it all, Salty, all that shit came out of California.
Oh yeah. That's where all this shit started that we're doing today. All of it came out of California.
And now
I was raised by a bunch of old people, badass.
Yeah, all this shit, all this stuff that we're doing today, these cars and all this shit started in California. Every bit of it.
Yeah, but the Chevy Ford swapping and all that started in California.
Yeah, it did.
So
like
they
I
can
said,
take that shit back out there with.
Like I said,
what's up, sir?
them people did not have a whole lot of money coming home from the war. Most of them were fucking broke. They just used what they could get or what they had.
Cheap 60 in the house.
You
What's
know
up,
what?
dudes?
You know, they bred the damn car thing out there, and we're all reaping the benefits of it. So,
They started doing it. We learned a
Yeah,
lot
but
from those guys, man. Those guys
they
down
can
there, they did it.
they
damn
can
right.
take that shit back out there with all the blondes with balls and wearing mini skirts.
I'll go back out there with all them blondes wearing mini skirts too.
Would
You
you?
I ain't
didn't
got no,
hear what I said. You
I ain't
didn't
got no
catch
problem
that.
tickling their goddamn boobies.
You did not hear a word I said.
No, evidently, if it's
I said
including
they can
balls,
take that
that's
back
sublime.
out there to I said they can take that back out there to California with all those blondes with balls and mini skirts.
Well, they might have had some balls back then. Hell, you don't ever know.
Do you know why blondes in San Francisco don't wear mini skirts?
I have no idea.
Because their balls will hang out.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to tell you something, man. So we had this little guy used to hang around with us. We used to be out street racing back years ago, and he had a little VW, and he just hung out. You know what I'm saying? He had a cool little VW Bug. He was just a cool little guy. He hung out. Well, he sees this hooker coming walking up the street, and he looked at me. He goes, "Man, I got a fresh $20 bill for this babe coming up here." And I says, "You do?" He says, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, go get that, man." So he comes. Goes walking up to her, man, all proud and everything. You know, walks up to her. Turns around, puts his head down, walks right back straight to me. And she goes, "Dude, look at the bulge in her dress."
So,
I said,
Bill,
"I thought you was going to spend that $20. He goes, "Not with that, I ain't."
If it say that thong got lumps. So, Destroyer, what you got going on today, buddy? How was your day?
Oh, it's hectic as shit, man. Woke up after being out golfing and being silly all day yesterday. Woke up and doing oil changes on both cars, and then
What's up, Big Chief?
doing the stuff around the house and all that.
We're back.
I need to do my SUV.
And then I ran over to help my buddy Brian Project Nitrous redo the suspension on his car. He put new exhaust on it, and yeah.
Oh, that Fox body?
Yeah. Hold on a second. You want to hear it? And this is
Yeah,
this
man,
is my
yeah.
video, so you're
Damn
you're
right.
clear there, Sublime. I
Thanks,
won't
Big
get you in trouble this time.
Appreciate the share, Big Chief.
And
Does
it's
he got a Ford?
powered.
Does he got a Ford motor in that Fox body or LS?
Oh, it's a Ford motor. It's a Man of War.
Damn, I wanted.
427.
So it's like, yes.
Damn, I wish it would have had a Ford damn LS. I wanted to hear damn blue goddamn blood pressure
Hey,
go up again.
Hey, Destroyer, real quick.
Yeah.
What's that conversation you just had, the when you're going to be off conversation?
What's that?
When you were talking, was that the missus you were talking to a few minutes ago?
Yeah,
I'm
she's
from
not here.
Northern
I was-
Cal.
Yeah. Like, when are you going to be done?
No, she's good. She's good.
Cool.
I'm from 60 miles south of Modesto, Sonora, Jamestown, Tuolumne County.
Oh, you're gonna like this sound.
What do you got?
Just got a new intake on it.
Do I need to pull up something or bring you up?
There it is. I shared something for you.
Oh, wait, wrong one. Sorry, it's been a while.
Way to go, Brian.
There it is. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
There it is. You ready?
Oh, it's a Dove Gray Coupe.
Oh God.
Oh, that's that one the guy was working on, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he done made a
Is that-
couple videos of them at the drag strip with it.
Is it titanium or Dove Gray?
I don't know, but that chair catching hell right there.
Hold on, my audio. Sorry, say that again?
Nobody said nothing. We were just listening.
I don't know,
I
but
asked-
at first that car sounded good, man. But then
I agree.
the sound of the video kind of messed up.
I was
My
curious
audio
if it
got all
was Dove
jacked up.
Gray or if it's titanium. Is it a
think it's
silver
titanium.
color or is it a silverish color?
Yeah.
Then it's titanium. Or it
Yeah, he
might
just-
be a smoke silver too, because they have like 4 different colors.
It's
He just
fucking
primed
gray.
the hood. Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
There you
Or
go.
titanium, titanium silver, basically, but it's all
It's
gray.
gray. It's gray. That's it. At the end of the day, it's all gray.
Yeah, he just put new exhaust on there, 3-inch with bullets, and that's it. We're gonna go run that. We're gonna go run that thing here. on the
I
4th.
think I'm 4 generations or 5 generations Northern Cal.
Oh, that's an LS eater, all right. I mean, he's getting ready to hit 9s naturally aspirated before he throws 400 shot of nitrous on that.
Yeah.
That's salty build right there.
It's nuts, man. He needed me to sit in the car so he could set the suspension because he needs the weight of the person in there to be able to set the front shocks in the rear. The rear bar was rolling up on him, and I took slow motion video of him launching so he could actually see the tire would grab, and then it would pop the tire off and then take off.
Huh.
So he was losing time off the 60 foot.
Yeah, I got a guy up here that's what he does. He hooks the GoPros up underneath the car, and that way he can watch the launch and everything like that. Then he'll do the adjustment from there.
Yep. Oh yeah, that motor's ready. It's brand new. He gave him all the specs straight from Manowar, and that thing it's bulletproof, dude. If that thing goes, there's an issue. That thing is built. He spared no expense. It was $13,000 for the low end on it.
It's the Jurassic Park motor. Spared no expense.
He did, exactly. He spared none. He's like, I'm gonna beat this thing. He's gonna try and get it down, probably in the 8s or 7s. That cam's, it's got a nice cam in it.
That's trucker.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Poor Blue's going through the comments and his facial expressions are changing. Like,
All right, who do I not like?
Who do I unsub to now?
We're good.
But you know
I
what?
just made a decision that, you know what, SRC, they're not part of my circle, so why spend the time to pay attention to them with their Chevys? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I have other things to do. Not to mention, I'm watching Netflix shows, and I hang out with my wife, and you know, I hang out with my kids. I ain't got time to. I have no spare time to give up for Chevys.
I don't have a circle,
You know
man.
what, though?
I like finding the door.
Gauge, that's why we love you.
Why?
Because you ain't got no time to spend with Chevy guys but us.
That's right. I mean, I'm stuck with my dad and brother for life, so I don't have time for other Chevy guys.
So your dad and brother are Chevy guys.
My dad and brother are fucking brainwashed to the point of being retarded.
They didn't vote for Joe Biden, did they?
The only reason I know for a fact that they didn't is because Dad hangs a flag in he has a flag hanging in front of his house that says Trump, and he says, and then there's another flag that says something about NRA try to come take him or something like that, and he flies it in his front yard. Something about I have guns, try to take them or something like that. I don't know what it says. I didn't pay much attention. Huh?
My mom bought a damn Trump license. My mom bought a
Something
Trump
like
license
that.
plate. Want me to put it on front of her car, and I wouldn't do it. I refused to put it on there.
Why?
Because down here, you run that shit on your car get vandalized.
Yeah.
This state flipped. So,
hey, Destroyer, can you pull up that video one more time? I want to see that again.
Yeah, and actually, I have another one here. Hold on, let me get a different one going here. Hold on.
Okay.
you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful down here where you're running down Trump stickers on your car or license plate and shit. People just vandalize your car sitting in the Walmart parking lot.
What's up, Next Gen?
Yeah, what's up, Next Jim?
Triple threat. I'm good
people
with
in the
that.
chat would can't get enough of hearing that car. I'm warm.
Yeah, I keep getting thumbs down on my fucking videos too. So
Because they all know you don't like Chevrolet.
I don't give a fuck.
That's probably the Chevy owners.
Good. Fuck them.
Good. Fuck them.
Fuck them. It's not my fault they're brainwashed.
Hell, I think they should sub to you strictly for the fact is you cook 3 gallons of beans, fucking 30 people, and you ain't got but one shitter. That's a talent.
I'll video the dinner. I will put up a video of the Christmas meal.
Oh, really? So we're going to see the 3 gallon. That's what I want the thumbnail to be. The 3 gallons of beans.
Dude, you might cause me to shit just by watching that video.
Say what? Oh,
I might have to shit just by watching that video.
Hey, look at Street Fox that 4 Blue.
I'm honest. I'm me. If you ever meet me in person, you will find out I am exactly the same as I am on this fucking thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what the 3 gallons of beans sound like.
Manan Labe. Come on and take him. What? Manan Labe. What the fuck? Manan Labe?
Manan Labe. I have no idea what the hell that means.
Silverback, we need to put a damn supercharged damn LS in your damn new truck.
Oh my God. He's got a good platform. He doesn't need to switch.
I'm just stirring up shit. Stirring the pot, man.
Dude.
The pot.
Oh, that might be what the sign says. I don't know.
What sign?
I think he's talking about the sign that's in front of my mom's house.
Oh. There you go. A video of the 2.
He is a good dude. That's why we keep messing with him.
That's pretty good. Look at RAV4. Oh, shit. See? RAV4 knows no boundaries.
Oh, we're good.
Although I'm still clearly numero uno on the target list, but he spreads the love.
As long as it gives you a reach around, you'll be all right.
Oh my.
Well,
don't film it.
After he was at the bar last night, we won't go there, but
yeah, he was kind of getting kissed by a dude, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what it sure looked like.
Sorry about that, RAV4. I just had to do that.
All right, I got 2 loaded up. Here we go. Hold on. Let me share that with you.
God, I keep it the wrong thing to bring it up. Is it there?
Right here, there. It is now.
Good call.
This is a cold start.
Yeah, it's titanium. I'm curious if it's titanium frost.
Dude.
Jesus.
I wish I could turn the volume up on that thing.
Hitting the damn lick.
Yeah,
Got a
I'm
hell of
pretty
a
sure it's
camera.
titanium frost. It's got the bluish tone to it, so I think it's titanium frost.
Yeah, you got a nice
I
camera
turned
in
the
it. That's
volume
for damn sure. Well, see, I think just because the phone or the camera you was using, when you first crunk it up, it sounded good, and then I think the mic on the camera or the phone, whatever, just didn't like the
It's
sound
probably
of it.
so loud that it's blowing out the mic of the whatever he's recording with.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But
Yeah.
I'm too
Did you
stupid
see
to
a
fucking
sticker?
get the words
Notice
out.
that sticker on the back?
Was that?
right in the middle of the rear windshield. It's got a huge "Let's Go" Brandon and FJB underneath it.
Oh my
There
God.
you go.
Fucking A.
He's retired Marine Corps, so.
Well, when I see that shit, it's like, I know who's riding with me.
Yeah.
If shit goes downhill, I know who's on my side.
Get ready. The shit's getting ready to damn start falling, buddy.
I'm fucking ready.
You
I
guys
got a
see all that?
compound. There's a compound that we'll go to, and we'll be just fine.
I got one of them too.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's that new variant coming out and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, everybody's getting tired of this shit.
Yeah, think about that shit. Every time we start getting the handle on one variant, surprisingly, here comes another one.
Oh,
Yeah, Fauci doesn't want us to go back to normal, so he has to release something new.
This shit is being controlled by the government, dude. Ain't nobody gonna fucking tell me that it's not.
Well, they're coming out now that they're saying that the vaccines were handled wrong. They weren't supposed to be given so close together. They were supposed to be put out within within 6 months each. So every time you turn around, it's something new. Some other kind of that's coming out.
All it is damn government trying to keep the public out here in a panic. That's all they're damn doing, trying to control everything that we do.
If
Well,
they can
follow-
scare
follow
you,
the
they
money.
can. If they can scare you enough, they can control you.
So follow the money. Who benefits from all this?
And Fauci and the Biden and the fucking
The damn Democrats benefit from it.
Obamas and the Clintons.
More
You
so
already
than
heard
that.
about Pelosi, didn't you? She just bought a $25 million fucking mansion. Tell me that
bitch is
bitch
so
ain't knocking
old
down
and
some
can't
money.
even hardly get out a sentence. She ain't gonna live long enough to fucking see it anyway. She's old and decrepit.
That's
I'm just
the
saying,
pharma companies,
if you could spend
Pfizer
20
and all those, they're making a killing off our
Yeah,
taxes.
So,
Yeah,
okay. Destroyer, how did you share that video?
a politician.
In the bottom, in the middle, it says share. Click that. I have 2 screens. So I pulled it up on my second screen. I click on it, and then you have to click share audio. And then you hit share, it'll pop up in the bottom. Sublime clicks it, it pops up, and then you hit play and it'll play.
So, okay, I'm on my second screen.
Okay. And now hit share at the bottom. It'll pop up and show your 2 screens.
Okay. Oh, I'm not getting. I must have something totally different. So I've only got the
What's
one.
up, T. Hetzler? How you doing, sir? Today, day number 4.
Gary, do you have 2 monitors?
No, but I can share I can have 2.
So put the main thing you want to see. You have to basically hit share and then pull it up on your main screen. Just make sure you don't have any of that funny stuff. Just leave it on your background before you hit share or before he pulls it up.
You're all crazy, Silverback. Oh. Figuring it out, Gary?
No.
Now,
I'll just put the link to it, and then somebody else can do it. How's that?
Send it over to me. I'll do it. Email me.
Here's-
MyDestroyer1320@gmail.com.
Well, I just put it in chat. Can you get it out of chat?
If I go over to, hold on here. I think I can.
What are you doing, Victor?
it's cooking beans. Uh-oh. Stay
What's up,
away.
T?
So,
'Cause this is my old notchback. It was a 351 Windsor where I had it stroked out to a 408. I had about a 700 lift cam in this.
Okay, I got your back here. Hold on.
It was a Windsor.
Get
Yes.
through your commercials
Kind of
here.
compression.
I was running about 13 to 1.
All right, here we
So
go.
right
Silverback,
around
you
what
out?
mine is.
Just on the garage tune right there, I took it to the track for a test drive. I ran a 1080. That was the first run.
Nice. All right, here we go. There you go, Sublime. Should be down there. Ready?
so yeah, you can tell once he gets close enough, it's pretty much blowing out the mic. Damn.
Oh, sounds good. That's
Easy.
snappy. Snappy.
You miss that car, Gary?
Yes, I do.
It's all right. That Fairmont's going to sound good, too. So don't worry about it.
The Fairmont's going to have the same engine, but it's going to be a Cleveland all aluminum.
There you go. So you are going to go with that aluminum Cleveland box?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha.
Thanks for that. But yeah,
Yeah,
like
no worries.
I built that thing. That was back in 2005.
Why'd you get rid of it?
Well,
Cars,
two
man,
reasons.
you move them.
It got to the point where it was sitting in the garage all the time, and the guy offered me a lot more money than I had in it.
There you go.
Oh,
I'll sell it, too, in a heartbeat.
And that was an old SSP car. That was a Texas SSP car.
That's me. I have no remorse for selling any cars. Once they're gone, they're gone. That's it.
That's what this Mustang is, SSP.
And another thing is, there was a 94 Lightning block.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
The Lightning rollers are heavy nickel too.
Oh, it was a good block. It ran, like I said, just off that tune right there, off the garage tune. I took it to the track and ran 1080s.
Wow.
Are you
That's
cool with me
crazy.
sharing that on my live stream when I do my live stream? I wanna start pulling people in.
Yeah,
Their builds.
I don't care.
Cool.
Now there's some cars I wish I'd have never sold, which I had back. But as far as having remorse for selling them, no. Once they're gone, they're gone.
I can't stand Weld Silverback
I
just
love Wells.
because everybody has them.
I was running Wells before everybody had them.
Well,
That's why I went with Billet Specialties.
I'm going to tell you something about those wheels that were on there. A guy called me up and he says, "Come get these effing wheels out of my garage. They're just taking up space. So why wouldn't I use them?"
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I would have too.
But
I've
like I
used
said-
them. Don't get me wrong.
Like I said, I was running Wells before a lot of people were running Welds. You know, because back in the day we wasn't running Wells. We were running center lines or some bullshit like that.
Craigers.
Yeah, for the street, but you wasn't drag
Yeah.
racing on Kragers. They're
Yeah,
just too
no,
heavy.
Craigers are for the street.
I like center lines.
I like
the
center
guys-
lines, but I don't like the
smooth
ones
center
Walty.
lines.
Well, I just called Salty Walty. Salty referred to that one day. I like those old school center lines where it's pretty much just all flat aluminum
Flat
polished
disc.
out.
I like those too.
Yeah,
Nah,
those
the one,
look really good on like a '67 GTO Midnight
Nah,
Blue.
the ones that-
oh my god!
the ones that's going on my 82 is the Centerline Combo Pros. That's what's going on my 82.
My buddy's brother in high school. My buddy had a '67 GTO. His brother had a '67 GTO Ram Air Series 3. The thing's a six-figure car now, but it was midnight blue. Had those centerline wheels on it. The engine was just complete chrome. When you open the hood, you could eat off the damn thing. Oh my god, what a car!
See, and that's what I don't want. I don't want nothing that's chrome. Too damn much maintenance, man.
Man, the thing was beautiful.
I'd rather black that shit out and wash it with a water hose.
I hear you. Still, my wheels are black, and it's a pain in the balls.
Oh yeah,
I've tried every damn thing there is, and out here it's just I live in the Dust Bowl.
yeah,
So
yeah. But you got those kind of wheels where they're a pain in the ass to keep clean, though. It's like the new PP1 wheels that comes on the Mustangs. That all they are is just a bigger damn mesh wheel. They've always been aggravating as hell to clean. They always will be. They don't make nothing that makes those wheels any easier to clean.
no, I've done ceramic coat. I've done everything on it. I tried some stuff off an aircraft that my buddy Brian Project Nitrous uses, and nothing will stop it.
No,
Gary,
just
what kind of
so many-
transmission did you have in that Red Fox?
I had a C4 in it.
Okay.
I had
Who built
a
it?
C4 reverse pattern, trans brake. I mean, it was 456 gear.
Woo,
It ran good.
damn.
I'm a C4 guy too. I love C4s.
I'd love to
Always
see
have.
the video of that car. My God, I bet that thing was.
I'm putting a turbo 400 in the Fairmont.
Oh yeah, now you're getting smart. That's gonna be a running son of a bitch too.
Hell
You gonna put
yeah,
a gear?
that's-
So you just gonna put a turbo 400, but you gonna drive it on the street also, though, right?
Yes, that's why I'm not going with the two.
Gear vendor overdrive or no?
No, that's why you're not going with a Power Glide. You can go with a Power Glide and put a gear vendor in it, and you give you another gear.
Yeah, I'll just go with the 400.
What gear are you gonna run in the rear end?
On this one,
373?
I'm running a 410.
Okay.
That's gonna
Good gear.
be a spike.
You ain't
Low
hitting the
gear
highway, though. That's
motherfucker.
good gear.
Huh?
It's gonna be
As long as you're not spending time on the highway, that's good gear.
I drove that Fox body. I drove that red car on the highway. It's fine.
But for length and for like a long distance of time, not like you going 30 minutes on the highway and getting off. Yeah.
I never went over 45 miles an hour. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, hell no, not with a 456 you ain't.
Yeah, my car's got 456s in it.
Pulling tree stumps with that.
Damn right.
Not with my training. My training's so high geared, I have to have 456s in it.
Oh,
I already
okay.
put that.
Yeah. My trainee, I don't remember the numbers, but it's basically with 456 gears and a 28-inch tall tire. With my trainee, it's basically like a 727 with a 390 gear or a 410 gear.
Very nice.
It was a
Very
Yeah.
5500 stall.
Okay.
Well, what did you say? 25 or 35?
The stall of that car was a 5500. It flashed.
500 stall. Holy shit, that's a big ass
Jeez.
stall. Good God.
Oh, Lord. Okay. That
Probably
thing was
didn't need that
violent.
much converter.
Huh?
Did it? It didn't need that much converter?
With that camshaft, that converter worked perfect.
No.
Because with the 1.7s, and it brought that cam up almost to a 700 lift.
There you go. Awesome, badass. Look at this. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Look at the
that'd be
stars.
nice. That'd be real nice.
Well, I have no idea what gear I'm gonna put in the Volvo. Have no idea what trans yet or nothing. Still working on all that.
It's math. It's all math. If you wanted to do
That's
something,
it.
you have to do the math.
Yep,
Well-
I'm talking to a lot of folks, man. So that way I can make sure I get this shit right the first time. I don't want to have to
anytime
redo it.
you put any kind of a stall or anything in the car, you should match it with your cam. You know what I'm saying? People just throw a stall in there saying, let's try this. You got to match that shit up, dude. I don't care what anybody says.
Where's your
No, I
power
agree.
range at?
I
Wherever
agree.
your power
Well,
range
see,
is at,
like,
you know?
like I said, I'm building a turbo car and I've never had a turbo car before. So this is gonna be all new to me. But you know, I got the right people in my corner helping me out to make sure I don't fuck up nothing.
Be good triple threat.
Have a good night, Triple Threat.
Man, you know what? I'm like this. If I fuck it up, I'll just build it again. If I blow a motor, I'll build another motor.
Well,
It
and
is-
the thing I want
it is what it
to,
is.
I want people to know is if you're buying something from a company, I learned this from the project guy. You actually call the company and you can talk to somebody who knows their shit, and they will help.
Exactly.
They'll help you match to what you're trying to do, so you
And
don't waste that money.
And when those guys, I had that cam ground. I had it custom built. When I talked to the guy, he sent me to the tech, and we were talking and this and that, and he asked me what kind of gear I was running, everything like that. He goes, go with a 5500 stall, and he goes, I'm telling you, you'll love it. And guess what?
You loved it. There you go. There you go.
That's funny. Throw it in the gutter, go buy another. Hey, you know.
See,
You get it right.
that's the way I am. Shit, if it blows up, shit, I built it to damn tool around, have a good time with it. Help it blows up, I just build another one. No big deal.
So you're gonna do what everybody claims? You're just gonna go to salvage, buy motor and training and computer, and throw a turbo on it and try to make 1,000 horse?
Nope, I got no desire to have 1,000 horse.
I like the way he said that. So
I just got my thing is I'm not trying to build a 1,000 horsepower car, so I got no desire to have 1,000 horsepower.
But the way it came out, you have to laugh, man, because he's like, so you just gonna do whatever.
Wait, are you talking about on the Mustang build or on the
You're
Volvo
not gonna
build?
do,
On the
the
Volvo build.
research yourself. You're just gonna go what everybody else says.
No, I'm talking to the right people to make sure it's gonna steer me in the right way. I'm gonna go to the junkyard and get a damn 5.3 block. Now, I am gonna do that, but I'm gonna have the block big. I'm
So
not
wait,
just gonna run with the damn stock bottom end or nothing. No, I'm gonna put some good shit in it.
what's up, Mike's Garage? What are your horsepower goals for that car? Then I thought they were
600.
1,000 plus.
No, I never said that.
Well, I mean, you said you were
No.
planning on putting a turbo and eventually wanted to switch it over to a twin turbo. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you can still run twin turbos, and not have 1,000 horsepower.
I understand, but most people that won't go to the twin turbo, they're usually looking for 9
Me.
plus. You know what I mean?
Like I said, when the when I finally get the car running, probably most likely it's probably gonna have one single turbo on it, just so I can get used to
Yeah,
having
I
a
remember you
turbo
saying that.
car.
Yeah.
And my goal right now is just to hit around 600, 630. If I get 650, then I'm happy as hell. And if I
Oh,
don't, I'm still just as happy as hell.
yeah. With a
You know,
single turbo, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to get to that number. Just basically pick one. Pick a
like I
number
said,
you
I'm,
want to
I'm
get
not build,
to.
I'm not building an all-out drag car. I'm building something I can drive on the street. If I want to crank
Oh,
up and I
I
want to
thought
go
that. Okay, I thought. I'm sorry. I thought you said that bowl was going to be just strictly like a drag car.
No, 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 no. I'm not never building strictly a drag car no more. I'm
Oh,
done. I'm
okay.
done with all that. I'm done with those
Oh,
days.
okay.
I want
I
something I can
misunderstood.
get
Fun.
in. If I want to go cruise to a car show, if I want to go to a cruise in, if I want to crank it up, me and the old lady head down to Florida, I want to be able to drive it down to Florida. That's my
Gotcha.
goal. I want to have a car that's got multiple uses, not just strictly drive to the track or tow it to the track, unload, drive like hell for about 6 passes, load it up, bring it back home. I'm done with all that shit. That shit's too costly, man.
And not enough enjoying of it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If I'm only drag racing, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of it because that's what I built it for.
Yeah, but
Um,
I'm saying still
but I'm
wouldn't
not.
drive as much as a car that you plan on driving like the Volvo. You know what I mean?
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no. My goal is to be able to drive it to the track, race it, and drive it back home.
Well, you know, the thing about it is he's put an S10 frame underneath of it, so he's gonna have a whole different suspension and everything on that thing. So it is gonna be more streetable.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the reason why I want to go with the S10 frame because the aftermarket is so big for the S10 suspension. I can buy a cow. I'm gonna put cow tracks up under the back of it. I'm gonna do a whole damn racket pinion set up under the front. I'm doing all this shit. I'm gonna put a Flaming River rack up under the front, manual rack, and all that shit. So,
Hey, I'm being too loud, guys, so I've got to get off here.
Oh,
all
all
right,
right.
buddy. You have yourself a good night, man.
Yeah,
We
good
do,
night.
Ford Blue. Like I said,
Yep.
email me stuff if you want to sell it. I'm doing the classified live, so email me some
All right.
stuff and we'll see if we can help make you some money.
All right, you have a good night.
Later,
Good.
Fort
There you
Blue.
go, T. There you go.
Thanks, everybody.
Something we can cruise at Dairy Queen to get ice cream. I'm all
Nice
good
thing
with that.
about it is Blue Gauge has got bikes and everything else, so he's got a lot of cool stuff.
I do have a lot of stuff.
What's up, Mike's Garage? How's it going, sir?
Mike's
What's up, Mike?
Garage, and everybody have a good night.
Take
All
care,
right,
Fort
buddy.
Blue.
Be good, man.
Yeah, badass thing, exactly. And that's the whole reason why I want to go with the LS. Like I said, the aftermarket is so big for the LS. You can just pick up the phone, call and order something, and it's on the shelf. You don't have to get a custom part or none of this bullshit. You know, if I break down, make a phone call, get new parts in, put my car back together and drive again. That's the whole reason I'm building this car. I don't want to be
So,
sitting
you know what that means.
freaking 6 and 7 months waiting on freaking parts to come through the mail. Screw all that bullshit. I ain't doing all that crap.
Time for a refill.
If I have to do that, I'll sell that piece of shit.
Build it where you can enjoy it and go on.
That's it, exactly, Gary. That's all I want to do is just enjoy the car. That's all I want to do
Well,
with it.
Bilsford.
And that's the thing of it is, though, man, as I got into that Fairmont, I took it way farther than I ever thought I was going to take it. But I'm there and I'm going to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, exactly. See, well, I'm going into the mindset with this one totally different from the other cars that I've always built. I've always took my cars, and I knew at the end goal for that car, I want it to be a drag car. And so I would start building and building for the power, then the cage, and then this and that. Then when you get at that point, it's just not streetable anymore. The cams are goddamn big. The suspension's so rough. It rides like a damn horse and buggy and wagon and shit. Man, I ain't into all that. I'm in my 50s. I ain't into all that shit no more.
Take it, man.
I don't want to ride in something that's going to beat me to death when I'm driving it.
I'll be right
ain't
back.
It's
All
not
right, Larry,
enjoyable at that point anymore.
No, that's drivability is everything when you want
Yeah.
something that's fun and cool. I wish I could take like everything out from underneath my 1320 and put a different body on it from a different car, because all the features and the comfort of that thing, I'm a big guy and I like big cars, but it'd
Yeah.
be cool to put a different body on it and have that same everything. You know what I mean? You just touch it and it goes, everything's
Yeah.
sputter.
See, that's cool. Taking an old model car like an older model car and putting all the modern shit in it. You know what I mean? That would
for
be
driving.
really cool.
Oh
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
driving,
some people
yeah.
get mad about it, but out at Barrett Jackson, actually coming up here January 22nd through the 30th. Every time I go there must be 25 or 30 early 60s Corvettes, all with full blown everything brand new underneath it.
Yeah, they're
Resto
called
mods,
resto
Resto mods
resto
are hot.
mods. Them
Yeah,
things are badass, man.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Hey man, I got the
Much
highest
more
respect for people who build those cars because they love the old look, but they love the creature comforts of today. So what they do is they combine both of them, and to them, they got the perfect vehicle. You know.
Oh, for sure. I'll tell you right now, I would love to make my car, and I actually looked for kits, and I can't find one that I like. I wanted to make my 1320 into a CUDA, like an old school 71 CUDA. Front end, rear, everything. I wanted it to look just like a 71. That's my passion in life, is that car. But I can't imagine if I bought a 71 and I turned the corner and the whole car is like a boat. I mean, I had 70s Mustang, or 70s muscle cars. I had everything from Mustangs to Firebirds to my Challengers, my Cudas, and every time you turn, you'd feel like, all right,
Yeah.
there was no suspension in that thing at all. You turn the corner, you better hold on, because it seriously felt like you were turning a boat. You're going to scrape the other side of the car.
Did you see that comment, Destroyer? On the screen?
And that's the thing, Mike. That's the reason why I'm going into this build totally different from all the rest of mine.
There we
I
go,
want this
man.
car to
I'm
be
in.
enjoyable.
He's like,
But
it
you
may
can
not
do that
stay
though.
on.
You can do that though, Destroyer. You could buy an older body like that, even if it's just a Dart or something like that. Don't get me wrong. Resto Mod and a Dart will be badass because you just don't see a lot of those cars done that way. So
Well, yeah, and I would love to do measurements and actually find out, like a Dart or something like that, and see if it would fit even on a 5.7 Challenger, because you can play with that and get plenty of horsepower on it, and it'd be way faster than the original car would be, and still have
yeah,
some good internals and all that. Dude,
yeah,
a
you can
case of
take.
beer and a welder, shit, I'll give you 10 cases of beer and buy the welder.
Damn right. You could take the ugly duckling, which a lot of people have called the Duster the ugly duckling, but you could take the Duster and Resto Mod it and put all the damn modern stuff in it. That'd be a badass car to drive up and down the road. That'd be a sweet ride.
My brother had a 71 Demon Duster, the actual Demon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love that car.
Shit, I love them too, man.
That car. Just the
A
hood
lot of
scoops and everything. Brailsford, what's
lot,
up, brother?
a lot of people don't like those body styles, but I've always liked the Duster, man.
Coming to the screen, folks. We got
They're
Mr.
good.
Amazing T. Hetzer.
What's up, T?
What's up, T?
I ain't too much. So Destroyer. So, during this COVID thing, in between life and death the one time, I was talking with Carroll Shelby. And me and Carroll Shelby's talking, going back and forth. And I asked him how the car sounds so good at 8,000 RPM. And he's like, oh, you're lucky. I just got these back. And I said, oh, you back cut the gears? Oh, you hilly cut this one. And he's like, yeah, how do you know about that? I said, well, I've done some racing in the past, and I worked for Engine Builder and High Performance Motorcycle Dealer. So he goes, good, you can help me out. He goes, I need you to help Dodge out. I said, what's going on? He goes, get over there, you'll find out. Well, sure as shit, just like you said, the car couldn't corner. I said, I can't get enough camber in it, can't get enough tire underneath of it, nor can I get enough downforce. The only thing this car has got in common with is the John Deere tractor. It likes to plow through a corner. He's like, I said, damn thing's too fat. He goes, that's what I've been trying to tell him. It's too heavy. Yeah. So,
Exactly.
your
God.
story about you turning those older Dodges and Plymouths. Yeah, me and Carol had a conversation about that.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Dodge listens
That's
as much as my sister. They don't.
No, the only thing that would corner that I did drive that was a Dodge that Carroll Shelby did help with, I owned an 85 Omni GLH, and I could corner like a mother in that little car.
Those things
I
were quick.
bet you could.
They were quick.
I had a Shadow CSX done by Shelby.
Oh,
Yeah,
There
that
was
was
me.
nasty too. The 2.2 turbo, right?
Yeah, I went and bought a fish bleeder valve, plumbed it into one of the vacuum lines, and was able to get more boost out of the car.
What are we looking at?
That's a header.
Well, I
That's
know
short-
that.
short
From what?
headers. He's getting ready for my my classified live.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm giving those to Brelford so he can put them on his Fox body.
Oh,
there you
that's the
go.
little short. That's the factory shorty headers.
Those are the factory shorty headers, and they got to be better than those heavy ass manifolds he's got.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
agree
nice
100%.
Gary.
Guarantee, man. No, T. I actually found a off-road computer for my little GLHS. That's how I ended up blowing out the transmission because
Oh,
I was
wow.
pushing close to 15 pounds of boost.
Yeah. Well,
They're only
if you
7
went over,
back.
I found out that I went to the drag strip and I bled off a little too much. And if the car was in the overboost, it would cut the fuel off. So the car just died at the line, then all of a sudden fired back up, and that damn thing was on a mission. It was pretty crazy, but it was a fun little car.
What's up, Mike's Garage? How you doing, sir?
Folks,
Hey, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Oh,
everyone
Michael.
doing?
What's going on, Michael?
Good to see you, sir. Are we back on solids?
no, not yet. Not yet. We'll be soon
Hopefully
enough, I'm
soon.
sure.
Hopefully soon, man.
Yep. So how's everyone doing?
Good,
Good,
Mike.
bro.
How about you, buddy?
I'm chilling.
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great after that debacle this morning on the ocean, but I'm doing good now.
What debacle on the ocean?
Yeah, I had
He
a
decided to contribute some of his DNA to the ocean off the boat.
about 4 or 5 times. No,
Oh,
I had last night we was on the lives and I was drinking beer last night, so I went to bed and had that beer on my stomach. So I got up this morning and we had to be at the boat by 8:30, so we got up around 6:45 so we can get our showers, get out the door and get some breakfast before we got to the boat. So we went and bought a coffee maker and put it in the hotel room, so I made some coffee and I put a couple little little pours of rum in 2 cups of coffee and went and had the breakfast and got out on the ocean in the boat. We was out there about 30 minutes, headed out, and all of a sudden it hit me. Boy, I was like, oh no, this is
Oh,
not gonna
Lord.
be a good day.
Oh,
I said, this ain't gonna be a good day. And boy, I went to damn donating shit to the ocean.
damn,
Yeah,
Salty.
you don't drink before going on the boat because.
Well, I mean, I
yeah.
didn't put much in my coffee this morning. It was like just 2 quick little drops in my coffee. Just I needed a wake up because I was up late last night and we had to get up early this morning. So I needed to wake me up. Well, it woke everything up.
Yeah, the rum will do
Oh,
that.
I'm sure.
That's what it's designed for, you big goober.
And you know what though? Them 2 cups of coffee were damn good till they came back up.
Yeah. They,
Did you go out to go fishing or what were you out
Yeah,
there?
yeah. No, we went out to go fishing. I rented a deep sea fishing trip this morning.
that's called chumming. Just added some chum.
All I done was laid over on one of the little places where you sit on the boat. I just laid over there and just kind of like, wish this
Yeah.
motherfucker quit rocking and bouncing. I'm
Well,
dying here.
I guess you could call it free chumming because you didn't have to buy the chum.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
that ain't right. I know that ain't right, but
That's awesome.
No, the fish got chunked for free. You're right.
I would have held your hair back for you, Salty. Don't worry, buddy.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, you can just see this chrome dome was cutting through the wind kind of good this morning.
Oh, aerodynamic.
Yeah, boy.
I would have gave you a Snickers bar and a regular full sugar Coke or something like that because your blood sugar is low and that's why you feel so shitty.
Yeah.
My blood sugar was low.
I would
Yes,
have gave
it
you
was.
I would have gave you a greasy pork chop and a dirty ashtray.
Oh god, dude, I love that movie. Oh my god. Hell yes.
I'll be
Dude,
honest
come
with
on.
you, man. I'd
That'll
pour you a
fix
big
you.
old glass of pickle juice, dude, and say, here, drink this up.
Oh hell, I'd rather throw it up and drink pickle juice.
I love pickle juice.
I don't eat pickles and I don't drink pickle juice.
Dude, pickle juice is good for you, man.
I'm sure it is,
Yeah.
but it's like
Especially on a hangover.
it's like I didn't drink enough to have a hangover. My stomach was hungover, I guess, because it didn't like that damn rum this morning. And then we went straight from there to a restaurant, and I ate waffles and sausage, and I guess the syrup and the waffles and the sausage and the coffee and the rum, and last night's beer did not go good together.
That's like me, Salty. I was drinking Jim Beam, some Jack Daniels, some Johnny Walker, and then I drank some Jose Cuervo. That asshole got in a fight with all of them, and they all got thrown out.
Yeah, exactly.
Jim Brewer. Oh yeah, I love that. Hell yeah.
I hear that shit. Hey, buddy. So how's your oxygen doing today, bud?
Guys and ladies in the chat, if there are ladies, let me just tell you something. I am so blessed. I have not had any oxygen. I took 5 minutes worth of oxygen the other day just to make sure the damn machine here at the house still worked. So I turned it on for 5 minutes, but I have not used any oxygen in 5 days, but for 5 minutes.
Good deal. Well, let me ask you this then. Since you've been home, did your doctors and stuff want you on like a certain diet or certain kind of foods they wanted you to stay away from or something like that?
Well, I've been doing it on my own. I've been eating, taking in more protein because I have a lot of muscle atrophy. So to build the muscles back up, I've been doing exercises and eating right. And then
Jacking off don't count as exercise, bro.
No, that don't. I have to go to the steaming cream for that. The old rub and tug.
Oh yeah.
But I guarantee you go hook up with Silverback, he can get you some action.
Oh, that guy. Silverback's too busy going to church. He ain't got time for all that foreign filth. He's a church going man.
Salty, the way you just said it, hey, just go hook up with Silverback, he'll get you taken care of. That didn't sound right.
I said
That
he
did not
can
sound
get,
right.
No. I said go hook up with Silverback. He can get you some action. No, I said
That still is bad.
No. You gotta know Silverback.
He is the player from the Himalaya.
Yeah,
He's a good guy. I like him.
Hey, let's just say, Mike, Silverback still carries a black book. Let's just say that.
Yeah, Silverback is the player from the Himalaya.
Yes, sir.
That guy's got more. He's got more games than Nintendo. He got
hell yeah, he does.
Silverback's the only one I know that has a stripper pole in his basement.
That
I look at like this shit. He's the man.
Hey, pole in the basement and a casting couch in the living room.
Right.
Shit, all I can say is Silverback's the man. I take my hat off to him. You know what I mean?
Gets more ass in a toilet seat.
Damn right he does.
I hope that's a female's toilet seat.
It is.
He's laughing his ass off right now.
He don't bat for that.
You know he's laughing.
Yeah, he don't bat for that team, Gary.
What's up, Big Black? How's it going, sir?
So have you been able to take your Mustang out, or is the weather just not been good enough for that?
Turbo 3. Wow. Nice,
See,
Big Black.
I know you drove your truck, but have you been able to get your Mustang out of the garage?
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
That damn thing's so dirty. I'd be embarrassed to drive it. I got to get it cleaned up. Yeah, I got to get it cleaned up. I'll probably do that tomorrow. That's tomorrow's project. I want to go out. I got some leaf stuff to take care of, and then wash the car. So I'll do that.
Are you getting your strength back?
Yeah, it's coming back pretty well. Every day I'm going a little bit farther, a little bit longer, doing a little bit more, trying to get my push-ups back. You guys can believe it or not, but even up until I got this COVID, I could still crank out 30 plus push-ups in less than a minute. And man, I've been trying to do push-ups. I go to the damn deck and can't get back up. So I've been doing some, the girl type push-ups, and then doing some push-ups like in bed, because I get a full extension out of it. Even though I'm pushing down in the mattress, I'm still getting a full extension. So it's coming back.
And that's what I was about to say. Start doing some girl push-ups, and that'll help you quite a bit.
Yeah, when my knees rocking back and forth and stuff against the wall. And the lady
I'm only good for about 4 push-ups anymore. Any more than that, I get full.
Yeah, I ain't talking about the ones you get out your freezer, goober.
You know, them damn orange sherbet, man, I can only handle about 4 of them now.
Yeah, they are good, ain't they?
Hell yeah. Think about it. Who actually eats push-ups anymore? And we all loved them as a kid. But who
Oh,
eats
I'll
them now?
still eat them every now and then.
Who eats them now? And be honest, who eats them
Get
now
those
as you're
munchies
grown?
kicking in. Okay.
As
Hey,
you're
but don't
grown with all the other ice creams, who still eats a push-up?
make Sublime go to Walmart tomorrow.
Shit.
Oh,
Tomorrow,
he's going.
shit, he'll go tonight.
He's going to get those big ass ice cream sandwiches as well, right on the side of it.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. He won't wait till tomorrow. His ass will be gone tonight. Because I
He
guarantee you, he's probably still got to go out and get cigarettes because he forgot to get them at the gas station.
I got him.
Oh, for real? You actually remembered this time?
Well, I went late last night during somebody's. I think it was Destroyer's stream. Yeah. About 11:30, 12.
Because usually every time you're on the damn live stream with him, oh man, I forgot to get the cigarettes while I was out. Damn it.
Nope, got him. We're good.
Yeah, I still love push-ups, man.
Hey, pull up Amanda Dodger's comment here. Fox Body Mustang. I heard of them, but never seen a Fox Body Mustang. Actually, I didn't find a lot of.
Huh? You ain't never seen a Fox Body Mustang?
Never even.
I'm sure she has, but she's got to see it to realize it is a Fox Body Mustang. You know what I'm saying?
Amanda Dodger. Who's that? I've never known. Who the hell is that?
She's from Russia. She's got a small channel. Very nice lady.
Oh, okay. You seen her before, Gary?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
well, see, I've never seen her. Okay.
Do me a favor and put a Fox Body Mustang on the screen so she can see.
Destroyer?
Well,
Gotcha. Hold on.
All right.
And by the way, Amanda, the reason I wanted your comment pulled up, you'll never meet a better group of people than muscle car people. I'll just tell you that right now. Just saying.
Just saying.
Let me see if I got one of these icons on my phone. Hell, I can just change my icon.
She's got a YouTube channel. Like I said, she's really nice, and her husband's got a YouTube channel too. They have been over to America, you know. So I'm sure she's seen one, but she just doesn't realize that she has. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oop. Come on, click it.
No, I don't have one on
She's
here.
a Chrysler person.
Chrysler person.
Yeah. Cars.
Well, you know,
right here.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
She's got a lot of stuff on her. She got a lot of stuff on her channel.
She does. And her
I'll
husband's
definitely go give her a sub when I get back in the hotel.
All right. I know you guys get sick of hearing this, but we're gonna hear the 427 again. Ford motor.
I got to go to damn Best Buy tomorrow and pick up another headset. I broke that son of a bitch all the shit after it pissed me off.
It's all ready to pop up there.
All righty.
There you go.
I think the other video was better, Destroyer, because it showed most of the car.
Oh, this supposed to show it.
Okay.
There you go. Oh. Yeah, maybe share that other one too. There you go.
That's a beautiful car, man.
Looking at
Victor from Russia with the
car.
That is nice.
RAV4, sorry you have to meet Sublime.
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Nothing but love in that relationship.
See what RAV4 just said?
Yeah, they have Amanda, they have those cars in hatchbacks. That's actually a notchback. So there's different ones, but they're Fox Body Mustangs.
I just told Kim what you said, RAV4. She's not happy with you.
I got you, Amanda. Nice.
Don't get Kim.
Good job.
Sublime, I've been wanting to ask you, did you ever show Kim that joke?
No, I did not. What?
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, he lives in the UK. England, yeah. Yep. I think I've seen. Yeah, what's his name? Big Block made that comment. Where was it? He said where was it? I believe we looked at about 24 fox bodies in the junkyard yesterday. I don't think there's a junkyard around me that would have that many fox bodies in it.
Wow.
I'm telling you, some of these junkyards, that's all they want to buy is those Fox body Mustangs, too, because the parts and everything's getting to be ridiculous on them.
When he was with that video last night, there was a little bit of snow on the ground. Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah, they got some snow.
So Gary, are you going to start picking some up, getting some like New Edge and Fox bodies in your yard, or?
As soon as I start making some money.
Hey, Brad Ford, what were the temperatures where you are now, I guess? Kim was asking. That's fine. It says so long as it... I swear. I'm gonna start calling him KW. He's KW now. He's the keyboard warrior.
Yeah, Mike, right now I don't specialize in one thing. I specialize in everything right now. But until the day comes and I start finding them and get a decent price on them, I'll buy them.
Hey, Gary, tell him you into anything that makes you money.
I'm into anything that makes me money.
That's right.
Which ones work the best for you? I mean, what kind of cars do you sell the most parts off of?
To be honest with you, the older GM, the old Cutlasses and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have his address somewhere. Charlie sent
The old box Chevys.
Yeah.
They sell a lot. I know that.
Yeah, my buddy's got an 86 Regal Type T that he bought brand new when he worked for Buick. And that damn thing is mint. He hardly drives it, just sits a lot. It's a shame.
Beautiful.
It is a shame. Huh? It is a shame. But he's going to keep the car.
Yeah, he never answered though.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Freezing with snow outside, so around 32, 35.
If you're going to keep a car forever, take care of it.
That's exactly what he does. He does take care of it. He was a mechanic. He's been a mechanic. Well, he was a mechanic for UPS when I met him, and he was a mechanic before that. And really good, solid guy. He takes care of his stuff.
Well, that's just like my 70. I pulled that car out maybe 4 times this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it just car sits more. But shoot, if I take it out, people lean up against it and want to park right next. I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
They opened up the border just recently. Hey, Rav4, Kim was asking, what town do you live in England or wherever you are across the pond? I'm doing what I'm told.
Hey, I forgot to eat dinner. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
I'll
be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry, guys. My feet got cold. I had to crank the truck back up so damn heat come on.
Oh yeah, get your toes.
You're in your truck right now?
Yeah.
Outside of his house, he had to go have a cigarette, and it's too cold for him to stand outside.
I'm outside the hotel.
No. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you're there.
The Hotel Holiday Inn.
Yeah, our hotel's our room is on the 6th floor, so fuck going back in there. I'll just hang out down here for a while.
Hey, do y'all know the difference between a motel and a hotel?
No.
Hotels, you access from inside the building. A motel, you access from the outside of the building.
Yep.
Well, I thought one was where you picked up hookers, and the other one where you couldn't get hookers.
All right, so that's the ones that charge by the hour. And,
I need to start me one of those. I think that could be profitable in the right area.
There's probably an expert in that.
Ford, I don't keep the packaging. Sorry. I know I have it. I have it somewhere, and Charlie gave it to me something.
Yeah, in the right area, that could be damn profitable as hell. Like in Chicago.
What?
Hourly rate hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel.
Well, you know, Salty, Sublime used to run one by hand, but he got to the point he was getting too many sores on his hand. They didn't want to go back.
There you go.
So, Salty, did you figure out where you were going to move to? Did you ever figure that out, or are you still
I'm
figuring?
I'm gonna stay in Georgia. My mom wants me to. She don't want me to move out of Georgia.
Are you getting a different house, or what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna buy some property with a house on it.
All right, cool.
But I can't do anything till we get back. That's gonna be my first order of business when we get back. Buy a place.
First order of business.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I love my mom, but goddamn, I gotta have my own place too.
Yeah. I finally convinced my wife that Tennessee is the state that we'll move to, so we're just going to keep saving up.
What part of Tennessee?
I'm thinking of East Tennessee, north of Chattanooga, maybe around Knoxville. Not in Knoxville because I know I'd like to be like 45 minutes or so from a major city, and then 3 to 5 acres is fine.
Mike, you might as well move up there close to damn Henderson and Jackson, dude. That's where all the car people are at. That's where all the happening stuff is going on at.
Where's Henderson? Where's that by?
It's northeast. Above shit. What is that? God damn it. Nashville.
All right. Okay. I'll look into that. I was hoping to stay. I wanted to be right by the Smokies, if at all possible, the Smoky Mountains.
Oh, like Gatlinburg area.
Yeah, or just a little bit south
wherever you want to be. But I know you're a big car guy and stuff like that. So if you want to be around the car culture, I mean, bad as I hate to say it, you have to move close to them unless you want to drive all the way across state. And that could be 5 or 6 hours to get across Tennessee from the top, because that state's a lot longer, a lot wider than taller. So
there's a lot of car guys down there in Chattanooga, because I used to go down there and stay down there with my grandmother, and we had
I wouldn't live in Chattanooga for the love of money.
Well, she lived in Eastridge.
Yeah, like living in Chattanooga is like living in Atlanta. Wrong, you don't want to live there. I mean, living outside of it in the little suburbs and stuff like that would be fine. But if he's looking for like 35 acres or so, I would not want to be close there, because the tax they would put on his property, being that close to that big city like that, they would tax the shit out of him.
Yeah, I'm just looking 3 to 5 acres. Somewhere between
3 to 5. I thought you said 35.
No,
okay, I thought you said 35.
No, I'm if I can get between Far East Side is good, between Knoxville and Chattanooga, or maybe just here west of Knoxville or northeast of Knoxville, but kind of on that east part is where I'm thinking. That way I could be close and jump on like Tail of the Dragon, and
My brother lives in Crossville, Tennessee, right there off of I-40. And it's between like Cookville and Knoxville, and I'm telling you, man, it's beautiful down there.
My neighbor's looking at
that's where they
moving
just had that big race at was Crossville. So
that is right there. Yep, I-40 Dragway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Crossville is nice. Is it? So all the car stuff, is it around Nashville, or is it all over the state?
It's all over the state, but you got a lot of the YouTuber guys are near Jackson there. But like where my brother's at, they have car shows every weekend and everything like that too. He's got a Boss 302, a 70. So he goes to all the car shows and everything down there. They call them cruise-ins.
Okay. And
thanks, Amanda. Appreciate it.
Where are you located at, Gary? What area?
I'm in Romulus, Michigan. I'm like 20 minutes east of Detroit.
Oh, that's right. That's right here in Michigan.
No kidding, Gary. I was out there for a week and a half out there at Detroit, near Detroit, at the Federal Air Marshal's place doing training, and I remember here in Romulus, Michigan.
Yep, nope, I'm right there at the airport.
How far are you from Mob again? Like 45 minutes?
I'm like 45 minutes from Mob's house.
Yeah, that's all. Okay.
Yeah, I think Funky's 2 or 3 hours from you guys?
Funky's about 2.5 hours from us.
Okay, gotcha.
From me.
Oh, okay. Because I think he's more middle state. He's up around Grand Rapids though.
Grand Rapids, western side of the state.
Yeah.
All right, Silverback.
Silverback out of here?
Silverback,
No, I just said be right back.
Oh, okay.
you know,
Nah,
he identified
I,
with it.
I,
He might have to use the
Rep 4.
restroom, change the
I
batteries.
wanted to move up there real bad, but my mom's going to be and my mom wants me to get. I'm like, you know what? I can move later on if I decide to, or I can just stay where I'm at because I'm probably going to be like 60, 65 miles south of the before the Georgia South Carolina line. I'll be on I-85.
So, Mike,
Yeah,
My,
but
What's
like I
up?
said,
What's
I mean,
up?
Tennessee's a beautiful state no matter where you go.
what's that is?
he said Tennessee's a beautiful state no matter where
What'd
you
you say,
go.
Gary?
That's what he just said.
Tennessee's a
Oh, I thought
beautiful
he said
state
Georgia. I
pretty
was gonna
much
say
no
shit.
matter where you
I was
go,
like,
but
where are
you
you?
kind of want to stay away from Memphis.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit going on in Memphis.
What's
Yeah, I
going on,
wouldn't.
Mike?
Yeah, I wouldn't
What's
live
happening,
nowhere near
fellas?
Memphis.
There you go, Gary.
Oh, okay.
Wow. What year is the Mach 1? Big block. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mike. I guess I'm gonna buy any close to 10 acres. I guess my sister found me a place that's got 15 acres up there.
Oh, that's nice.
We'll look at it when we get back. So
Yeah, 10 to 15 is nice. I
yeah,
mean,
I could buy. I mean, if I really wanted to stretch my money, I could buy the place that I'm down here taking care of right now, getting ready for a sale. But I don't want 49.5 acres. That's a lot of damn land. I got no
Street
desire
Fox,
to
what's up?
take care of that much.
But wouldn't it be profitable for you to buy that and then sell it off the property?
Well, the thing of it is, Gary, I don't think the area. Well, I say the area. Most of the people around this area are sod farmers. There's a lot of sod farmers all the way around this place right here. And my uncle done wheat on his property because he only had like 49.5 acres. But most of the people around here has got like 300, 400, 500 acres, and they're all big sod farms. So you could just drive down the road and all you see is nothing but beautiful green grass, flat, beautiful green grass everywhere. And I don't think they really want the property split up like that. I think what's going to happen is the guy next door to this property, I think he is probably going to be the one that buys this property because he wants to make this part of his sod farm. So, because he's been over here, he done been over here and talked to me a couple different times about it. So,
Why don't you buy it, turn it into a hops farm, and you can make your own damn beer, you goobs.
shit, T, I'm 50. I'm in my 50s, man. I got no desire to learn how to farm right now.
Salty
Maybe 20
IPA.
years ago, 25 years ago would have been great, but man,
Well,
I
you
ain't
know,
I ain't trying to work hard, man. I ain't trying to work that hard no more.
it would save you money though because you'd be making your own beer.
Well, I'll be making my own hops. You know, if you're a home brewery, you're only allowed to make so much. You just can't go making all the beer you want.
You can
So,
sell it.
Yeah, but nah.
You
See,
can
like
make as much as you want. You just don't have to get caught.
yeah, but see, I ain't trying to do all that. Yeah, I ain't trying to live like that. I ain't trying to dodge shit the rest of my life. Nah.
Victor, what's up, bud?
I like to live on the up and up and the straight and narrow, man.
T, how you feeling, buddy?
Feeling good, Mike. Feeling good, thank you.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I seen you just I seen you followed my channel today. I thought you was already following it.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought I was too. I don't know. I got knocked off. I got knocked off a couple people's.
It's probably because you was gone for so long.
Yeah, I was absent.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, I go to Carmob's channel all the time. I got kicked off his channel. Badass Stang or whatever his name is, I get kicked off his channel. You know, these people, I'm subscribed back to them, but I was already subscribed to him to begin with.
Brosford got kicked off of my channel 5 times.
It's YouTube, man. They want to keep us oppressed.
What's up, Dimitri?
What's up, Lefty?
Lefty? Damn, I didn't know y'all came in, dude. What's going on?
Dimitri, what's up?
Amanda, if I hadn't said hello to you, hello.
What's up, Lefty? Salute, sir. You working
Big
tonight,
block.
Lefty?
Victor.
That's
sorry.
working, I'm sure.
So,
Mr.
Mike
Fluffy.
Surratt, where do you live at now?
So
Go ahead.
I'm about an hour south of Sublime. So I'm Plainfield area, Plainfield,
All right.
Naperville. I'm just hoping to get someplace a little bit warm. I'm tired of the winters. I can't take too cold anymore, and I can't take super hot. So thought I'd try to get, I like Tennessee because it seems like you get 3 nice seasons, and it doesn't seem like it gets too cold in the winter. I mean, it gets cold, but not like Chicago cold.
Yeah, or Michigan cold.
Yeah. I'm just tired of that. I mean, it's highs in the 20s and 30s. I'm done with that.
Just highs in the teens or zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at all
The other
that
thing
stuff.
too is I don't know if Sublime, if it bothers you much, but there's just too many too many people. It's just I just want to get further out and just less people and more space and I mean, there's less stuff to do and less restaurants and stuff, and totally get that. But I mean, just driving around, people are crazy. So I just want to, kind of slow things down a little bit.
It's looking to tighten the hustle and bustle. Sorry, Gary, go ahead.
No, it's kind of getting like that everywhere, though. I mean, it's getting bad everywhere. What about the lady just got this pregnant lady had road rage, followed the guy home. This is down in Florida. Followed the guy home, and then once she found out where he lived, went home, got a gun, went back and threatened him with the gun. He shot and killed her.
Huh.
Damn.
Wow.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
So
the other thing, Sublime, he could probably attest to this as well. Illinois, the taxes are getting super bad.
Yeah.
So I started to do the numbers that if I moved to Tennessee, made the same income, we would save in taxes about $7,500 a year. Between actually it's more than that because you got to figure state income tax. So my taxes, property taxes, are about $7,000, and then on top of that, yeah, and then you're paying your 5% state income tax. So you make a decent living as a family. It's they're hitting you pretty hard. So get out of that stuff as well.
There you go, Gary. Gary, you saw that, I take it?
Yeah, I'm answering them.
All right, just want to make sure. Just double check.
There's a couple of those things online called, it's like a cost of living calculator. If you live here and you make
You got to pay state tax, man.
move
That's the
there, how much you would save or how much more you'd have to make, Those are always pretty neat.
And I spent probably I spent about 4 months kind of going through a few different states that I liked and then compared groceries, gasoline, vehicle taxes, property taxes, healthcare, car insurance, and I just put it all together. And I was looking at Texas, I was looking at Oklahoma, and then I was looking at Tennessee. And then comparing the three of them, Tennessee won. I mean, there's some serious differences between the states, especially one of the cool things about Tennessee that I liked. Your kids can go to state school for free for college. You just have to be in state for a year, and there's no limits on your income. So if you're making a good amount of money, you can still send your kids for free to in-state schools. Whereas like Texas, you have to make less than $60,000 a year. Same with Oklahoma. So I mean, I was comparing, back and forth between all the states doing my research. Tennessee just wins hands down compared to a lot of the other ones.
And that's the reason my brother moved back down there 30 years ago.
Wow.
The cost of living and everything was just so much better than everywhere else at that time that he said, I go down there, open my own business. He goes, I'll live like a king. And he has. He's lived really well.
Yeah.
See, the good thing,
Tennessee
was one
Sublime
of those
right
states,
now, we're
back
paying
30 years ago. Go ahead.
I was going to say, like Sublime and I, we're paying $151 to register each car, and like in Tennessee, it's $21.
Hold on.
Yeah, my car tag only cost me yearly is only $20.
You don't wonder how, for my car, I paid $1,000.
Mine's $26 for each vehicle.
I paid
Yeah.
for the Mach 1, my wife's Shelby, my pickup truck, and my wife's daily was $1,000, and my motorcycle was $1,000.
Damn.
And my
There's
car's
that right, the
considered an
safety card
antique.
right there. What is it?
Yep.
You see it?
You know, just up to not too many years ago, what didn't require you even have car insurance in Tennessee.
What the hell is it?
You could drive around with no car insurance. For hell, that wasn't too many years ago. That stopped.
Other side, Sublime.
I mean,
Other
now
side.
it's mandatory, but just
Other
a few
side.
years back,
Keep going right there.
you didn't have to have car insurance.
164?
That's
Why
because it's
not?
got all letters. That's the one for the Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah, all letters will give you another little bump up in price.
Yeah, mine was like 258.
How do you like living in Michigan, Gary? Do you like it, or?
Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the difference because I was born and raised here. Well, actually, I was born in Kentucky, but I was raised here.
And you've made a good living. I mean, you've worked for the big three automakers, right?
Well, you know, we own a junkyard, so I worked there for 20 years, and then I went to where I'm at now, which is Detroit Diesel, and I've been there for 24 years now, and so yeah, I'm ready to retire.
Are you going to stay in Michigan and run the yard, or do you think you might move somewhere else? Or
If somebody buys the yard, then it'll be a toss-up of what we do. But as long as I have the yard, then I'll go straight to work for the yard full time.
Cool.
And if I leave Michigan, then yes, I'm moving to Tennessee.
You're gonna move down there close to your brother, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, Big Block. I didn't see you out of here. Sorry. Later, man. Later, Big Block. Have a good one, man.
See you, Big Block.
Damn, I missed a whole bunch of comments.
I hadn't even been looking at the comments, man. I got my damn seat reclined back. I'm almost a damn asleep laying sitting over here.
Damn.
See my brother. He's a plumber down there in Crossville, Tennessee, and he does all new houses. So he does all the rough-ins for the new houses. So he does a good living, and he don't work real hard. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you hit the toolbox destroyer before you went for that turkey. Makes it that much more satisfying. Cookie time, he says now.
Man, you got to hit the toolbox after you do the turkey. That's what makes
Don't worry
dinner.
about it. What's wrong with you?
He'll have to take a nap before he gets back on the stream.
You ain't got to hit the toolbox at all to enjoy life, my friends.
Oh, I totally 100% agree with that.
What's up, Jesse?
But a nice, good craft beer, it sets it all just right.
I don't touch any of it.
That's a dirty hat, though. I got another new one. This is brand
Dude,
new.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I am a beer connoisseur. I enjoy drinking beer.
Well, I'm drinking my beer when I was younger, but anymore I don't do any of it.
Well, see, I don't drink anymore to get drunk now. You know, back in the day, of course, I drank to get drunk, but not now. I just drink to get in my little happy spot, and I'm good then. I don't need to drink anymore after that.
Yeah, I just drink till I'm not thirsty.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, see, the thing about me is it don't take me nowhere near as many beers to get to my happy spot anymore, because now I drink craft beer. I don't drink that horse piss at the gas station that they charge you for. So I can drink 3 craft beers, and dude, I'm set. I don't need nothing else. I'm just fine.
I hear you. Man, I bought me a 6-pack of Shiner the other day and showed up to my buddy's house. I cracked one just getting out of the truck, put one in my pocket. He's like, "What in the hell are you doing, man?" I said, "It's called living, brother." He goes,
Damn right.
I said, "In the truck next to the beer."
That's it. I remember those days, buddy. Holy shit.
Mustang Mike, what's going on, buddy? You're awful quiet over there.
I'm just listening to y'all rattle along.
I figured you were taking a nap.
Did you get a chance to get your car crunk up today, buddy?
Y'all didn't hear it?
Not in the video that I watched. You didn't crank it up.
Yeah, I did.
For a second. It turned over for about a second or two.
The video.
Here, I'll share it real quick. Hang on a sec.
Is that the only video you have of it staying running?
Well, it ran out of gas because I don't have the tank hooked up yet.
Oh,
That's just what I poured down in it. But
That dash looks nice though, boy. Man, that's
It
a nice
does, don't
looking
it?
dash. Yeah.
He done a good job on it, Dad.
Yeah.
hang on a second. Hang on. Don't share it. Don't share that. I'm gonna do that.
He didn't use wire ties to put his wires together. He soldered them in and shrunk wrap them. So go ahead, Mike.
As Mike called it, shrink tube.
Shrink wrap, shrink tube, whatever.
That's what he called it on the video today. Shrink
That's what
tube.
it is called. Shrink tubing.
On the video.
so,
All right, now pop it up there.
Hey, now pop it up there.
there you go.
It's popped up. You see it?
Damn, that looks good.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's a very clean install. I like that.
He did a
Appreciate
good
it.
job on that.
Yeah, he did. He did a real good job.
I'm not done with it. I gotta pull it back out so I can pull my memory card. Since I loaded that new program in there, I gotta put my memory card out of my handheld back into my computer and put my fuel table back in it. That way,
Well,
my
have
secondaries.
you?
Huh?
Are you going to put a brand new tank in it, or are you going to use the older tank?
No, it's got a brand new tank in it.
Okay.
It's got a
I thought,
$600 tank in it with a sump in it.
yeah, I thought
he
you
put
bought a
new
tank.
in it. We talked
Yeah, I
about
got-
it months ago.
Yeah, I got a baffle tank. I got a baffle tank that's got a sump in it.
You
Yeah.
get the tank from LMR.
No, hell no. No, I bought this from I can't remember who I bought it from.
Street Fox says, "Go get some gas."
Yeah, hook up your tank, buddy.
Oh, I got to get a new gas can though. Mine's it sat out in the sun next to the lawnmower, and the damn neck on it snapped when I was using it.
Dry rot.
Yep.
No, hook up
I'll
your
tell you
hook up
The tank in the
your
car's hooked up. I got to put fuel in it and hook up the one wire that goes to the.
Oh, okay.
I got to
okay,
hook the
okay.
one wire that goes to the fuel pump up. I got it dropped down there to it. I just gotta
got
hook
you.
it up.
Just do some. Hey, do it like the thieves used to do. Get yourself a long tube and siphon it just from your car right into that car.
Hey, Sublime, you laugh. I bought a pump, a hand pump, just in case anything ever goes south. I can still get gas out of a freaking tank, and I ain't got to put my mouth on it. I know you like putting your mouth on tubular things. I'm not into that.
Hey,
he likes doing it on round hard things, huh?
Destroyer 13 said that Blue Gate.
Hey, you don't have to do that anymore, T. T, you don't have to buy those pumps, like the hand pump thing. You don't have to do that anymore. They got these piece of hoses now you can
Powered
shake,
ones?
and it's a siphon hose.
Oh yeah, that's what mine basically
Yeah,
is. It's got a little pump thing on it. Squeeze it a few times, boom, you're getting gas.
Yeah, you can buy these now. You can shake them just a little bit. Dude, that is a great freaking invention. I don't know why that shit wasn't invented years ago. But that shit's awesome.
Is it like an up and down motion, shaking?
Well, it's however you want to hold it. You want to two-hand it? You want to loose it? You want to grease it up? No, I'm just saying. No,
Sunshine
them things
hard
work great,
headed.
man. No, them things work great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was $400 for the tank. Well, actually, it was $400 for a tank and $150 to ship it.
Oh, okay.
But it was a brand new tank, though, right?
Yeah, here's where I got it from. Share that up, Sublime. Glenn's Performance.
Okay.
Oh shit! Do it again. Sorry. Hold on. I got it.
You got it?
Oh, please.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, see,
That
going
looks
to the
nice.
sump is the best bet for you, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying? That's
Wow.
what I'm reading on the Fairmont.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Good
is
welds.
nice.
Quality.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like. That's, of course, the bottom side of it. It was $3.99, and it was it's a baffled tank, and of course it was $150 to ship it. And then of course I got my fuel pump mounted in front of it. took a piece of aluminum, mounted my fuel pump and my filters right in front of it, but I got to move it up about 3 inches because the feed tube coming from, or the tube coming from the pump going to the throttle body is where I got a rain loop on it, or just a loop in it, so it doesn't have a bend. It's dropping down too low, so I just got to raise it up about 4 inches.
Destroyer, normally for Christmas, we would always do a crown roast where you have like the big, thick ass pork that's like all comes to a crown together, the bones, and put stuffing inside that, and then have all kinds of good sides. Ooh, that crown roast was so good. Probably won't have it this year though.
But my RPM is working, my oil pressure is working, my CTS is working, and my air fuel's not working. Of course, it ain't hooked up. Well, actually, the air fuel's working, but the O2's not working because it ain't hooked up. Everything's working. It's just got to learn. That's why when I started it up, the RPMs went up to 1800 and then dropped back down. I wasn't touching the throttle. It did that on its own. It's right now it's in the learn process. That's why I got to get fuel in the tank and get it hooked up so I can start it up and run it.
Thanks for the warning.
But they said it'd take at least a month, 3 weeks to a month for it to learn everything. To where everything, when you start it up, it's everything's set perfectly. But they did also say every time the weather changes, when it gets hotter or colder, it can continue to learn.
And start reading the O2 sensors and talking about how hot, cold.
Right. But see, right now I got it locked out into closed loop. That's the reason why it wasn't starting before, is because it was an open loop. And also when I pulled my distributor out, I took the plug wires off the cap, and I got 3 of them backwards. 3 of them was in the wrong location. So
basically, if they got a good tech system, you can call them anytime and help you out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I called him up and he sent me a PDF. He sent me a tune for the sniper, and then he sent me a program to load into both of them, but plus a tune for the sniper. And I put the tune in there, and then I told him I was going to have to go in there and change the fuel table, and he knew what I was talking about. And he said for the progressive, I said yeah, and he said okay, yeah, that's the only thing that you should have to change in it then. And then he also told me which pinouts on the IO connector to hook up for the transducer for my oil pressure.
Yeah, you made a video on that. I seen that.
He's really good. I mean, really good guy. I mean, they got good techs. They're damn good techs. Hell, when I had that brawler and I broke the base plate on the brawler, that was $600 carburetor. And I called
how the hell do you break the base plate?
The gasket I was using, because I was having to use, in order for everything to line up just right, I was having to use a different gasket. And it was a thick gasket, and because I had the old intake on there, and it had the EGR port that come down right next to the carburetor, because it had the old 585 Holly on there, which had the EGR, or not the EGR, but the smog set up on it, and it had the smog port right in the side of the intake. Well, that smog port, the gasket wasn't covering it up all the way, and it was sucking air. So I found a gasket at O'Reilly's. It was thicker and it was wider, and it actually covered it up. It was a stiff gasket. Well, when I put it on there and I bolted the carburetor back down, when I was tightening the nuts down, I didn't realize it, but the gasket actually had a bow in it right in the center. So when it was pulling it down, one corner was pulling down more than the other one. And when it did, it snapped that ear off of it.
Did you go have it welded back on?
No, I called Holly up and they sent me a new one,
Oh, okay, there you go.
but it took 7 weeks to get it.
Still, man, that was cool.
But they sent me a new one free of charge as a courtesy.
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's cool. That's cool.
yeah, I mean, I was going to have to, I was prepared to pay for it. It was, it's going to be $180 for a new base plate. I was prepared to pay for it, and then they, the guy told me, he said, what we'll do is we'll send you one as a courtesy since you just bought this. And I said, yeah, I realized what my mistake was. I was explaining to him what was going on. And when I got the new carburetor or the new base plate, by the time I got it, I'd already had a new intake. But I didn't put it on because I was going to be pulling the engine and doing a lot to the engine anyway. And I'm glad I did because the freeze plugs on the back of the heads, the one on the driver's side, had a hole in it. It was starting to leak. So when I pulled the engine, I went ahead and replaced all the freeze plugs.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my medication's kicking in, man. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna pop off of here, so I'm just not sucking up Sublime's time.
Oh, no worries, T. No worries, T. Hey, T, I had a quick question. I think Salty asked you earlier. Have you already gotten the Mustang out, or is that the one you were talking about getting cleaned up tomorrow?
That's what I'm gonna clean up tomorrow.
Gotcha. Okay.
Clean her up, take her for a quick buzz around the neighborhood.
Something tells me you get behind the wheel of that thing, it's not going to want to be a quick drive. You'll be like, you know what? Let's stretch your legs on this thing.
Just yeah.
Hey, T, you have yourself a good night, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, y'all.
Yeah,
Take
T,
care,
have
buddy.
a good one,
Glad to
buddy.
hear from you again, buddy.
Yep, y'all have a blessed night. Stay safe out there, y'all.
Don't forget to hook up with Silverback. He'll let you stretch your leg.
I hear you. My baby arm. All right, y'all. See you later.
Later, man.
Later, buddy.
I sure am glad he's doing a lot better. He sounds a lot better. He's starting to sound like his old self again.
Yeah. So, Mike, I was going to tell you, don't sell yourself short on land. I know you said 3 to 5 acres. But do yourself a favor, go ahead and buy yourself 5 acres. That way you can once you get that 3, you'll say, damn, I wish I'd have bought 5. I guarantee you that's the way it usually always works out.
3 to 5 is all I need. I mean, I'm looking at a house probably 2,000 to 2,500 square feet, and then do like a 40 by 60 shop, and then just kind of call it a day. I don't need too much space. But I don't want to go too far out because I want to be, like I said, to where I'm close enough to hospitals and stuff, but also to where I have high-speed internet because I still got to work remotely. So I don't want to go too far out to where, the internet is sketchy and now I have a problem.
Well, it's nice that you go somewhere you can move anywhere because you work from home. You know what I mean?
Well, I've got to start going back into the city for the place that I'm working right now a couple days a week, which that will be after the new year. But a lot of the companies you can do remote work. I'll just have to get out of management and get back into engineering because there's more remote stuff doing engineering than there is management. Because management, you got to, show up to the offices and all that jazz.
Right. Okay.
But I'm fine with making less and just going back into engineering if life's easier.
How far down the road are you looking to move?
We're 3 to 4 years out. So so the deal is that we're trying to save as much as possible. And between this house and the next one, we're trying to get the next house cash and be completely debt free. So that way, when we move into the new house, we're good. We just get the house, get the pole barn, everything's paid off, and then I'm not behind the gun.
Then the Mustang projects can begin, huh?
Then the projects can begin, but I just don't I don't want to move and then try to do remote work and then run into problems and then have a bunch of bills and stuff. When I move, I just want to have everything paid off and then just make sure I'm good.
I don't blame you a damn bit, dude.
That's
the reason why no matter what I buy, That's why no matter what I buy, I will not be financing anything. I'm gonna pay cash for whatever
I
I
always
get.
seem to
That
do
way it's
everything
done.
backwards, so I couldn't do that.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I do
mean, I'm
not want
just
to finance nothing, man.
we're all just getting older, and you know, our health is kind of changing and stuff, and I just don't want to get myself in a position to where, you know, the health changes and now you're forced to keep working when you're hurting. I'd rather, you know, if you can get things paid off and do it a certain way, and in that way, you know, you can enjoy your time and not try to have to bust your ass because you have to.
Well, and that's kind of why I buy all my
I
toys
agree.
right now, because when I retire in 6 years, everything should be paid for. And I'm going back to work at the junkyard full time. And if somebody buys it, then we'll decide what we're going to do then. But until then, we're staying right here.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, your house is what? Probably pretty close to being paid for, if not already paid for, isn't it, Gary?
No, I got another 5 years.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
I
hell,
got
you'll still be paid off before you retire, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good deal.
Now, Sublime, you going to stay up here as far as when you go to retire? What's your plan? Are you staying up north? Are you going down south? Or yeah, you're getting out of here.
the only problem is
what's
my job.
He said
Finding my
he's like,
job.
I'm flying the coop, I'm getting the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah. But my job, like I said, it's not. There's not. You know, I'm sure I could probably get a job doing sales somewhere. I do a good enough sales for this company, but you know, honestly, I know obviously the company I work for in and out. What the hell? That just freaks. That was weird. And like I said, once I pay mine off, my house, I think it's 9 years I got left on it. Then that's probably get the hell out of your time.
Yeah.
So,
Well, fellas, it's 11:30 here. I'm gonna call it a night.
all right, man.
Have a good
Later,
night, Mike.
Mike.
Have a
Appreciate
great
Y'all
your
have
time,
a
Mike.
good one.
Have a good one, Mike.
All right.
I was gonna let y'all
Peace.
know if y'all hear water trickling, it's not me pissing.
All right.
I found me a bush out here in the parking lot. And I'm trying to duck down so the cameras don't catch my ass.
But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, if somebody buys the yard and stuff like that, my dad, you know, if something happens to him or whatever within the next 5 or 6 years, then we'll see what happens then. But as long as my dad's alive and stuff like that, I definitely ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I hear
Nice.
that.
All right, hurry up, you freaking dome light cut off.
So, are you still outside in your damn truck?
Hell yeah, I'm still out here.
Jesus, good Lord, man.
Dude, I got my damn truck all nice and toasty. It's warm as hell in here. I got my
He
feet
just,
reclined back, head back, reclined back. Shit, I'm almost
he
asleep.
just peed on his foot. Didn't you hear him?
Shit, I'm comfortable as hell.
Oh, man.
I'm stressed out here, dude, like I'm laying in the bed. I'm good.
More power to you.
Telling you, man. The only way to be.
How do you know if your mom needs anything salty? Does she text you or no?
Huh?
How do you know, like, say if your mom needs something?
Dude, you believe it or not, I have not talked to her one time.
Really? Oh, is she sleeping?
Well, I don't know. I'm not up there where she's at. How the hell am I supposed to know?
God damn, dude. I swear to God, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that you're freaking out of town dealing with what you're dealing with.
Don't
Well,
say,
like,
hell,
say,
I don't
if
know
you
if
were
she's
home.
asleep or damn scratching her ass or not. I don't know.
As long as she's not scratching her ass and sniffing her fingers, she's good.
Who's
If
watching her
she's
while you're
scratching her
gone?
ass and sniffing her finger, then she needs some help.
Who's watching her while you're gone?
She's at my brother's. Well,
Oh.
she was. That's where I dropped her off. It was my brother's, and then my brother took her up to my sister's.
Oh,
She
gotcha. Okay.
she stayed a week. She stayed a week with him, and then he took her up there. And that's, I think, as far as I know, that's where she's going to remain till I get back. Now that, of course, I don't know what's going to happen while I'm down here. So
Yeah.
So when are you going back?
well, don't know exactly, but
To be determined.
the way I got it figured, I probably won't get out of here till between the 19th and the 21st of December.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
what it's looking like.
So you get back just in time for Christmas.
Yeah, just in time for Christmas. And then we're gonna be leaving again in January.
Where are you going in January?
We're going to the mountains, me and my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go on vacation for a week. We're gonna go rent a cabin, stay up there in the mountains.
Gotcha.
Then you get back and you do check out. You do your house hunting, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're probably gonna go. Probably gonna go to the mountains probably in January, late January or something like that. No, I can't go until after the 19th. My mom's birthday's the 19th, so I have to be around for that. So we'll probably go after that to the mountains. But yeah, but as soon as I get back, that's the first order of business of looking for a house. Because my sister's already got like 6 properties that's up around her that she's already done scoped out for us to look at if they don't sell before we get back. And then we have found some that we're looking at too at the same time.
And what part of Georgia are you looking at? What area?
It's going to be above Jefferson, Georgia.
Yeah, pull it up on Jefferson.
Yeah, above Jefferson and above Commerce.
Oh, you're not going to Tennessee now?
No. My mom don't want me to, Gary. She wants me to stay here. So she reason why is because right now none of my other brothers and sisters want to pitch in and ever help do anything with my mom. It's just me doing everything for her.
Oh, I understand that.
And she is afraid when she does move in with my sister and then I move to Tennessee, she'll be stuck with nobody doing nothing for her.
And neglected, probably.
Yeah, and that's why she wants me to move up there close to my sister and buy a house so I can check on her often as I can. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
She just wants me, I guess, for her, peace of mind, if she is not happy living at my sister's, she knows she's always got a place in my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She can move in with me no matter what. I'd never.
What's up, Robert King? How you doing, sir?
So I just like, okay, as long as she's alive, then I will listen to what she says because I lost my dad prematurely. We lost him when he was 59. So he was a young man when he passed away, and I don't want to lose that time with my mom, because there was a lot of time I still wanted with my dad that I wasn't able to get.
Yep.
So
makes sense.
No, and that's the thing with my dad. Like I says, I'm until something happens to him, I'm right here in Michigan. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
My dad was always there for me, but he was always there for all of us kids. But I'm the only one like you, that really helps or does anything for him. Because my brother lives in Tennessee, but even if he lived here, I don't think he'd do much. My brother that lives here, now he's got cancer of the kidneys, so they say. We're not real sure yet. He don't do much for my dad, but they always expect stuff, if something happens to my dad or whatever, they're expecting, the world and everything.
Yeah, exactly. They want their share.
Of course.
Yeah. And that's the same way my mom's going to be. Well, the thing about it is, my brothers and sisters, I only got one sister that would actually push for anything that my mom's got, and that's my young sister, the big fat one, because I love her, don't get me wrong, she's my sister and I love her, but she is about worthless as that fucking asphalt right there I'm looking at. She is worthless I'm telling you what, that is wasted space that God made. I'm telling you, she don't want to work. All she wants to do is live off people. She wants to call and borrow money from people. She don't ever want to manage what money she's got and all that kind of shit. I'm like, man, I cut her off a long time ago. I quit giving her anything.
Wow.
I told her, I said, if you need it bad enough, I will take you and buy it for you, but you are not going to get a receipt, and I'm not going to give you cash. That's the point that we're at with her, because she'll call you and say, hey, I need money to pay my rent, or I need money to pay my car payment, or whatever. But you give her the money, and she does neither one with it. She just go blows the shit out of it.
Wow.
So that's why I cut her ass off. I don't give her shit. But the rest of my family, my brothers and sisters, they're all good. They've done very well in their life. They've saved their money. They hadn't just went out, so they're set. You don't have to worry about them. Well, my young sister, man, she's a piece of shit.
Where's the rest of your family, Salty? Are they all in Georgia or?
All of them but one. I got a sister that lives in Charlotte. right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. But all the rest of them are here in Georgia. I got the one that my mom's gonna be staying with is about if you pull that up on Google Maps or whatever, they're building a house right now in Jefferson, Georgia.
Okay.
They got 88 acres up there, and they're building a big house out on that land up there. Then I got another brother who retired out of the Air Force not long ago. He lives in Warner Robins, Georgia. And then I got another brother that lives in Griffin, Georgia, and my fat ass sister lives in Griffin, Georgia. So we're all spread all over the place.
So Jefferson looks like it's pretty close to Atlanta.
It's not. It looks like it is, but it's not. It's probably 55, 60 miles north.
Okay.
And then if you go above Jefferson on 85, you'll see another little town called Commerce, Georgia. All right,
Got
above Commerce is where I'm going to be buying, up there close to Lake Hartwell. I want to be up around there. I'm sorry, is it Lake Hartwell I'm thinking about? I think it's either Lake Hartwell or Clark Hill Lake. It's one of those up there. It's real close to the line of Georgia and South Carolina. Hell, I can't remember. It's either Lake Hartwell or Clark Hill Lake. Hell, I can't remember. But there's a big ass lake up there that goes under 85 if you keep going north. That's where I'm going to be buying.
Yeah, I see it. I'm pulling up on the map right now. Yeah, it's a good sized lake.
Yeah, it's a big ass lake. So that's the area I want to live at. That's the
Looks
area
like
I want to buy in.
Looks like the lake is actually on the line between Georgia and South Carolina.
It is. It does. It goes into both states share that lake. But that's where I want to live at, up around that area, because it's not real commercialized. It's still, I'm not going to say country, but it's out, if that makes any sense. There's still a lot of open land. Your neighbors are not right on top of you or nothing like that. That's my biggest thing. I don't want no neighbors right next to my house or nothing like that. So I'm going to be real picky about the land that I buy.
It looks nice. It's a nice area.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, man. It really is.
Hey, Mike, let me ask you something. Down by you, do you have, like for me to try to find a nice twisty bit road where I can let the handling on my car have fun, it's non-existent by me. Do you have those down by you?
They're all straight.
Yeah, see? That's one other thing in Illinois sucks. They got no twisty bit roads. I mean, I'm sure they do somewhere, but freaking, I literally Google searched it one time, and it just freaking didn't find shit. It's like, Jesus.
So, Sublime, when you do retire and move, are you going straight to Florida, or are you going to try to move somewhere different, like Tennessee, South Carolina,
If we did, it'd probably be Tennessee, somewhere around there. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not against moving to Florida either, like northern, central Florida, kind of where No Fox is, or not No Fox. Yeah, No Fox. I guess, when the time came, me and Kim would basically make that decision,
See, don't get me wrong. I like that he lives close to Tampa, but for me, Tampa is too close to the Gulf and too close to the ocean. And when hurricanes come in right there, they really get hit hard.
That's why I'd rather be in central Florida, where you're probably much safer for sure.
So don't get me wrong. I love Florida. I would love to live there and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just not one of those type, man. I know you got homeowners insurance and all this other crap, but I don't want to be packing up and having to leave for a storm and not know what I'm coming back to.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
You know what I
totally
mean?
agree with that.
Don't know if your house is still there or how bad the damage is. If it is still standing, then you got to deal with the insurance company and all the contractors. See, I don't want my life disrupted like that.
Yeah.
I don't like living in I don't like the unknown. If that makes any sense.
And that's the reason that if I leave Michigan, I'll probably end up in Tennessee.
Tennessee's going to become the new Florida.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that are moving there. A few different guys from Chicago that are looking to move out there. My neighbor's one of them. He's looking. So and then one of my buddies who's another car guy that him and I grew up together. I've been telling him about different states, and he brought up to me, he's like, yeah, what do you think about Tennessee? I'm like, dude, I've been looking into that.
Tennessee, to me, Tennessee or either Alabama. I mean, I know a lot of people says a lot of bad jokes about Alabama and all that kind of stuff, but I'm sorry. Alabama is still a good state to live in. Regardless of the jokes and all, it's still a good state to be in. because both of them are, you don't have to pay state tax in either one of the states. That's one plus right there already. And they're just not overly built. There's not a lot of people. You can still find areas that's got like a real low population area. You don't have to live like right up under somebody's ass. And that's kind of place. That's why I want to move so far north of Georgia, because it's like that up there.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing, though. I mean, if I was going to move to Tennessee, then I'd probably go to Kentucky.
Yeah. See, and I know Mike said something about, close to the hospitals and things like that. See, but to me, I don't let that kind of stuff bother me. I'm looking at it like this. If you're going to die, you're going to die. I mean, you can run from anything in this world. I don't give a shit. You can run from taxes, paying child support, run from the government. The one thing you ain't running from is death. When it's your time, it's your time. You ain't running from that shit.
Well, it's not that per se. It's more just having to go with the doctor. So in the last, 2 months, I've had at least 15 different visits for different things, from arthritis to, a spot found in my lungs to, this latest thing with the food allergies. And it's kind of like you just have all this random shit that comes up. So I don't want to be like an hour and a half away to where, I got to keep on doing that drive back and forth. I want to be with, a half hour, 45 minutes away, from like a major hospital that's got an ER and stuff like that.
How old are you?
I can understand.
46.
Yeah. See, I mean, that's, yeah.
you get to that age that it's just, it's the warranty is over.
Yeah, I was 36 when I got real sick in 2003, but when I was 46 and stuff, that's when it started hitting me with diverticulitis and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying,
so that's why I don't want to be. I'm sorry.
I don't want to speak for everybody, but I know I got more years behind me than I do in front of me. And I look at it like this, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the time I have, and I'm going to do my best to live exactly the way I want to live.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of my my buddies that are in cybersecurity like me, they're saving up for their next bigger house. Like one of my buddies just spent $650,000 on a house, and he's getting the next bigger house. My friends are looking at the one after that, and I'm like, I just want to just pay stuff off and just start enjoying my life more and get out of that rat race, because shit, man, it ain't worth it.
See, that's why me personally, I have nothing. Everything I own is paid for. I don't have anything financed, other than my Home Depot card that I'm still paying on. But hell, that's natural. Everybody's got a Home Depot card or a Lowe's card or some bullshit like that you got to pay on, especially if you're a homeowner at any time, because you always got construction shit you got to buy and stuff like that. I mean, you go buy a brand new lawnmower, and I can afford to pay cash for it, but if I can finance it through Home Depot or Lowe's or just say wherever I buy my lawnmower from, and my payment's only like $50 a month, and I can get it paid off before the interest hits, then why pay cash for it when I can just do it that way? And I'm keeping an open line of credit at the same time, keeping my credit good.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. A lot of people's like, well, I got perfect credit. I'm like, well, how do you buy things? I pay cash for everything. I'm like, well, if you don't have an open line of credit, buddy, your credit score is dropping. And a lot of people don't realize that shit, but it does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Non-use is not a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like having bad credit with non-use, because banks don't want to loan to somebody that they haven't seen, like a action on their credit score, whether it's going up or whether it's down or whether you're paying on something. The banks look at that shit.
I'm a firm believer in using somebody else's money.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn right. Me too. And like I said, when I buy the house, I got $225,000. That's what I got set aside. I am not going to spend more than $225,000 buying the property. Now, I might have to spend more than that if whatever property I buy don't have the type shop on it that I want, then I have to build a shop. but I'll pay cash for the shop too. I'll just be done with it. I'm not going to be in debt.
So what's the price of shops these days? I mean, will 60 grand get you something decent, or that ain't even touching it no more?
It'll get you one, but it's all according, because I've been looking into this real heavy. It's all according of what type of structure you want built. Whether you want to build the new crave that everybody's doing, which is the all metal buildings with the metal studs, metal outside, metal roof and stuff. You can get those cheaper than you can a wood frame building, because they've already got those metal ones in the kit. They just bring it out, put it up, go on about their business. Now with wood, of course they bring it out, cut it, and they got more time building it, so they charge you more. You got to do your research on them, and you just got to figure out which building is going to best suit you, whether you want a wood structure or all metal structure. I mean, that's basically the way it is.
Metal, maybe anywhere from 30 by 40 to 40 by 60. If I get 40 by 60, that'd be good. But if it's like 100 grand, then that's a little too much. I'm probably not going to do insulated, just because that's probably fairly expensive, and I'll probably just have HVAC for one part of it, just like one side of the shop where I'll be working and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But not trying to do anything super fancy, but I want to have some space so I can put some stuff in there and I'm not tripping on myself.
Well, I can guarantee you mine is going to be completely, mine's going to be climate controlled. I'm insulating it. I'm doing it all. I'm putting AC, heat, and everything in my entire shop.
Well, how much does it cost? So if you've got like a 40 by 60 to insulate it, what is it, like 10 grand or more than that?
Well, it's just according to what kind of insulation you go with. Now you can go to Home Depot and buy the pink shit and put it up yourself, or you can call and have it spray foamed. They got different prices on both of them. The spray foam obviously is going to cost you more, but for me, that's what I'm going to do is the spray foam, because I'm also going to have my ceiling spray foamed at the same time. Because I'm going to completely make mine climate controlled. But I'm not going to do an all metal building. If I build one, I'm going to do a wood frame, and then it'll have metal side and metal roof.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to do the kit all metal, get it on a concrete base, and then have two lifts, two post lifts, and kind of just heat that one side. That's heat and AC on that one side that's got the lifts. Maybe get one of those like residential, HVACs, and have it put in, and then just have it kind of blow the air in that section. And because that's where I'm going to be working on the cars anyway. And the other part is just where my cars are sitting. So it's kind of like I don't want to try to heat the whole thing, just where I'm going to be at.
Yeah, see, the inside of my shop's going to have multiple uses. I'm going to do my car stuff in there, but I'm also going to set up a section in my shop just for nothing but my RC cars. So I'm gonna build shelves on the wall and stuff like that to put on my RC cars, and a work table and all that stuff just for that. So no, I'm gonna do all my RC car stuff out there too. So no, I want my whole thing climate controlled, heat and air. That's just me personally though.
So what do you think yours is going to cost when you figure it all out for a shop, and what size are you thinking?
I was thinking originally I wanted to do a 60 by 80 because me thinking that's going to be a good size for me, but I'm not going to be. I've been thinking lately, I don't know if I want one quite that big. I think just like you said, a 40 by 60 will work fine, because if I build a big shop, then it's not going to limit the number of projects I can take on, and however many projects I buy and sit outside and wait for them to come in. If I build a smaller shop, it's going to force me into finishing some projects. Because I've always had a bad habit of I'll have 4, 5, 6 projects going at one time, and then eventually I'll get to all of them and eventually finish them. I don't want to do that anymore.
See, you guys were talking, but see, I was getting ready to build a 30 by 40 in my backyard. With the concrete, everything. It was going to be a pole barn. With the concrete, everything, electrical, and everything. By the time I'd have been done with that thing, it had been almost 80 grand.
Holy shit.
So, Gary, what size is Carbob's pole barn?
He's got to have at least a 30 by 40.
So about the same size you were looking for?
Yes.
Similar setup?
Yes.
And basically what Car Mobs is a pole barn just with closed in sides.
It's
That's basically what it is.
And he's got a concrete floor in his, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
right?
he's got a nice barn, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
It's not finished. Mine was going to be finished. I was going to
See,
mine finished.
Gotcha.
yeah. See, people don't realize one of the concrete sometimes can be almost damn near as half the price of the building.
Yeah.
Concrete is not cheap. That shit's
Well, I've
expensive.
heard.
Well, and that
So
was the whole thing right there is that, by the time I had the concrete, the electrical, ran the water, by the time I'd have been done, it'd been almost 80 grand. It'd been like 75 or $77,000.
yeah, you can buy the kits. You can look out there, and if you can buy all metal kit. Now this
I was
just
having
comes.
mine all custom built. It wasn't going to be. It was going to be.
Yeah,
it was
Carmos is cedar on the outside with a metal roof, I believe. Oh no, he's got an asphalt roof.
Yeah, but see,
it's,
but you can call and look at the kits. They have a all metal kit, which I'm saying it's metal studs, metal on the outside, metal roof, your doors. It'd be like one entry door, and then however many garage doors you have. You can get those dried in now. It won't have any electrical, won't have any plumbing or nothing. You can get those for probably around 30 grand, and that's usually about a 30 by 40 down here. And in my area, you can do that. And naturally, it's going to change from the different areas you live because people charge more money.
well, that's when the price went shot the roof when I was first going to have a building. That's why I went ahead and took the money and bought the Mach 1 because I figured I ain't going to save it that long, so I might as well buy something.
Yeah. I don't blame you a bit. But I've been looking into them. I stay on top of that market. The good thing about me is I got help on my slab because my brother-in-law is the big one. He is the big guy over Thomas Concrete Company. So I can get my concrete probably for pennies on the dollar. So that's going to be the only good thing there is I got a big help on that. I can probably get my slab done for probably $500 in my brother-in-law's pocket, and I won't have to pay nothing else. That's going to be all. My slab's done. So that's another reason why I don't want to move out of state because all the people I know down here, I won't have that if I go somewhere else.
See, I got my garage is set up good. The only thing I'm missing is a hoist.
Yeah.
I can pretty much do whatever I want in my garage, but like I said, if I had a hoist, it'd make it a lot nicer. I just don't have the ceiling height to put a hoist in.
You could probably get the Projects. No, I guarantee you could buy Projects.
Yeah,
but I don't want nothing like that. I want a regular hoist.
Yeah. I get that. I understand that. Yeah. What's your ceiling height in your shop?
Salty, if I told you, I'd be lying to you right now because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can say, did you look at the one Paul the Fox had in that 4-post lift?
Yes. But I would have to move my garage door opener and everything.
Yeah. I don't even think I'd be able to do it in my garage.
Well, you could probably do away with that whole garage door and just go to a barrel door. And that way you wouldn't have that garage door that comes out in the ceiling.
Just put this garage door up, so I'm not going that.
Yeah, because my shop will definitely have barrel doors.
Yeah,
for sure, 100%.
That's the thing with my house. I just had all new windows, new siding, new garage door, new roof, everything done.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I got way too many contacts down here, and that's the sad part about say if I did move to Tennessee, I wouldn't have any of that if I moved up there. So then I would be paying full price for everything. Like down here,
Bless you, Supply.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bless you, buddy. I got really good contacts down here, so and I hate to give that up.
See, that's the thing, man. All the people that I knew, they're all gone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I gotta buy and build within the next 8 months, regardless, because my brother-in-law is retiring in 8 months. So my shop, I gotta buy and build my shop. Hopefully, what my goal is to find a piece of property that's already got a workable shop on it. If I can find one that's only got a 30 by 30 shop on it, I can work out of a 30 by 30 shop. That's fine with me. I mean, of course, I'll add on to it later, but the initial is workable. I just want something that I can work, and I do not want my garage attached to my house. I want it detached. So that's the thing. I'm looking hard
Problem
for that.
with like a 30 by 30.
30 by 30,
Problem
I'm
with
telling
like
you
a
right
30
now,
by
a
30 is
30
you can
by
only
30 is a lot bigger than you think it is. It's not a small shop.
but you could fit what 3 cars front to
Yep.
back, and then maybe have a door on the back on the side corner to have maybe another one go in that way, and maybe scooch that in like 4 cars total, right?
Yeah, well, you got to look. Most cars are only, as far as lengthwise, like Mustangs and stuff like that, they're not going to be 20 foot long from bumper to bumper. So when you pull it in, you're still going to have 10, maybe 11, 12 foot in front of your car before you get to the wall. That's plenty enough room for a workbench and to be able to move a motor hoist around.
Later, Street Fox. Have a good night, man.
You know what I'm saying? There's still
Cheers, Street
plenty of
Fox.
room to do that with. Because my cousin, not long ago, just added a 30 by 30 shop onto the 30 by 40 that he already had. He added a 30 by 30. And that shop is, I mean, he can get, in that shop, he can get a Camaro and an S10 nose to tail and get the door shut. Now, older Camaro, not a new one. But, and then in the back corner, he just put his bathroom and his shelves and stuff like that. But yeah, you can get 3 cars in a 30 by 30 very easily, very comfortably. I'd say 3. Because,
See, my garage is a 24 by 24.
mm-hmm.
So I got a good sized garage.
Yeah, you do.
I can work on 2 cars in there comfortably.
Yeah.
I can store 4 cars in there.
And that little where you got the Fairmont at, you can get 4 cars in there.
I can get 4 cars in there to store. Now I wouldn't be able to work on them, and they're in there.
Yeah. I got you.
You know what my garage is? It looks like it could be a 24 by 24, but you sure as hell ain't fitting no 4 cars in here. More like a 2.5.
No, I can fit. I'm telling you, because I put them in there. I had my wife's GT, or not her GT 350. I had the Fairmont, I had the Mach 1, and I had my wife's California Special in the garage, and I still had room for another car.
Really?
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, but like I said, a 30 by 30, you can put 3 cars in that very easily and still be able to work on them. But like I said, because if you measure your cars, hardly any of these cars that we drive, other than like Gary's truck and my Silverado right here, like Mustangs or whatever, they're not 20 foot long. They're probably at the most, 16 foot?
16 to 18 foot.
Yeah. And then you got 10 to 12, maybe 14 foot in front of the car. So you can put a workbench on the back wall. You can still move your motor hoist, pull motors if you need to. So, I mean, you still got plenty of room. Like I said, 30 by 30 is a lot bigger than people give it credit for. It's a decent sized shop. It really is.
Yeah, but like I says, I can work on 2 cars comfortably in there, but a 3 would be a crowd.
Yeah.
I was thinking if I could fit maybe 6 cars in and then still have enough room to have like a man cave section where I could have couch and TV and all that jazz. I think that's where I want to be. I definitely want to have 2 lifts.
You want a 40 by 60 then, because you ain't getting all that in no 30 by 30. You ain't getting all that in no 30 by 40 either.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just
30 by 40, I would have had 2 doors. I would have had a lift. I probably could have put 2 lifts in there, but I'd have had at least 1, and then I'd have enough room to work on 3 or 4 cars.
Yeah, see, that's me. In my garage, my shop, I'm only going to have 1 2-post lift, and then I'm going to have 1 4-post lift. And the 4-post lift strictly is just going to be for storing cars, because I could put 2 cars in that one spot. Put one on the lift,
Right.
lift it up, and put another one up under it. So,
well, the reason for the 2-post lifts, and I know you guys have come across this. You're working on 1 car, and it's a long-term project, and the damn thing's up in the air for 6 months or what have you, and you want to work on something else. You want to rotate your tires on another one, or you want to, do this, that, and the other, and your lift's tied up. So, like my stepson, he's going to be bringing his car by, and I got to do brakes on it. Well, I can't work on my Mach 1 yet on my scissors lift to start putting my rear end and stuff in because I got to work on his. So, you know, just to be able to work on multiple cars at once and lift them up, to me is key because, like I said, some of those projects are long term and, you know, might be sitting on the lift 4 or 5 months not running.
Well,
A
look
two
at, my,
post.
look at my Fairmont, dude. It's been sitting on the rotisserie for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A
It's been
two post
cooking.
lift, a 2-post lift, and a 4-post lift will probably serve you better, Mike. And the reason why I say that is because you can get the jacks that goes on your 4-post lift that lifts your car all the way up off the lift, and you still rotate your tires, do whatever you need to do.
True. Yeah, I remember working on those back in the day. We had one of them at the Midas shop that I ran on the alignment rack.
Yeah.
And yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I'm just saying then that will make that, especially if you move that lift. Like for me, I'm gonna put my 4-post lift back in one of the corners, just so it's not out in the rest of my shop and not in the way. That way I know I got a space back there. I can store 2 cars. I got my 2-post lift. I work on all my other stuff. And then I'll still have my other bays if I need to throw a car up on jack stands or whatever I need to do with it. If I need to rotate tires, I mean, hell, I just jack it up one side or the other and just rotate my tires quickly. So, I mean, hell, that's nothing to rotating tires or changing oil. That's easy.
Right.
Because I still ain't beyond laying down on a creeper sliding up under a car. Hell, I still do that. But the days of working on shit out in the driveway and stuff, changing motors and rear ends, them days over with for me. I ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah.
I'm done with all that.
Can you do this on the cheap and do like 4-inch thick of concrete except for the areas that the lifts are at and then do
Yes,
6-inch there?
Yes, you can. You can only, yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just do your slab 4-inch and just do the area. But if you're going to have a shop, to me, I don't recommend anything less than like 5 or 6 inches of concrete.
Well, I
That's
was
just me
thinking
personally,
6 for where the lifts are going to be at, that section of it.
Yeah, where they're going to mount down to the ground.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, you could do that. Because I don't know if either of you guys ever watched Cletus McFarland. The guy that used to work for him named Cooper. Well, he's got his own channel, and he just bought a house not long ago, and he just had a 2-post lift put in his little bitty shop out there. And what he went in, and his shop was already there, the slab was already there, so he had somebody come in and dig that out, right where the lift was going to be at, and had them re-pour that in concrete again just to be able to put the lift there. But his slab is only 4 inches thick.
Yeah.
And then he done where his lift is at. He done 8-inch.
Now, you getting lifts to where it ties in up on top to make them even more secure? I forgot the different types, what they're called, but to where
You
it's
can
got
get
that
where you
bar
got
going
2
across.
freestanding. Yeah, you can get it where the 2 freestanding, the sides are freestanding. But I like the bar across the top where it ties it together.
Yeah,
It
it
just
keeps
me,
it
it
from
just
coming in.
it just makes it more sturdier. Yeah, if you ask me, that's my personal opinion. So.
Yeah.
Because my ass is gonna be up under it, so I want that joker as stable as it can possibly be.
Oh man.
Because see, I've never had a welding station set up in none of my shops, and I'm gonna put a welding station in there. I say welding station. I'm gonna buy me a welding table and buy me a welder because I'm not a welder. So, but I did just get a plasma cutter. So it's my first plasma cutter ever. So, and
That's
it's still
cool.
in the box. And I didn't order no expensive one. I just went on eBay and ordered me one called Cut 50. And it was like two. So what, Gary?
Oh, nothing. I just was looking at when I got this rotisserie. So I got the rotisserie 6 years ago. So that car's been on it for at least 5.
Damn. That is what that identifies as a long-term project.
Oh, I've been working in this car for at least 8 years.
Holy shit. Now, did you ever drive? Did you buy that car driving?
Oh,
running?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that car was a 6-cylinder. The guy brought it up from Arizona. He was gonna build a race car out of it, changed his mind. And so I was gonna buy the car, and I was gonna put a V8 in it, air conditioning, just build a mild engine for it, and this and that. And then one day I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna build the car I always wanted to build, and I just totally stripped it, and yeah.
Here we are.
Well, you're probably saying in your mind, you know what? This is probably going to be the last car I ever fully build. So you know what? I'm going to build this just the way I want this one.
Pretty much.
Yep. Hey, I like this. If it's going to be your last one, don't cut no damn corners. Don't cheap out. Just fucking go balls to the wall and build that something that's exactly the way you want it. That way, when you're done with it, you're happy and you don't regret nothing.
I am definitely going balls to the walls. There's no doubt about that.
Well, I guarantee you, sir. I hope you stay on YouTube for the entire build, because I think it's going to be another 2 or 3 years before we see it.
I'm going to try. If I can get that thing on the ground this year, then I'll be doing good.
Yeah.
This winter, anyhow.
Well, you already got the rear end in. I'm sure you don't have the pinion angle set yet, because there's no reason to do
No, I
that.
still got to do a little bit more adjusting and this and that, but it's kind of hard to adjust it when the car's up in the air like that,
Oh, yeah. You need it on the ground.
You can't do that without any suspension on that car.
Well, yeah, you got to put it down. That way you can put it on the ground. That way you can, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get the pinion angle right.
And that's why I
put
get
it on the
everything
ground.
painted up so I can put the front suspension on it.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Once I get that painted, then I can start putting all the suspension, everything on it.
Oh, I know you can't wait.
Do you already have all the suspension parts you need?
I have everything I need. I got the rotors, calipers. I got everything.
Yeah, you
Paint
probably
that sucker.
you already got the K member in it.
No.
Okay, because you're putting a Team Z K member in it, right?
I got Team ZK member. I got everything. I got coilovers. I got everything.
Oh, okay, cool deal.
Dude, I can't wait to get a ride in that one day.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'll tell you what, that's gonna be a nice ass car.
That's
I
why I'm
guarantee you.
sitting on the other end of this. I'm like, dude, you got everything. It's not like you have to wait for parts.
You know the thing
Paint
about it
that
is, though,
sucker.
I guarantee you can't look forward to the first ride more than he can.
Yeah. Hell, it's been by the time he gets done, I'll be along for enough of the ride where I'll probably be just as excited as he is.
But I mean, I got a lot in this car, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. So do you know what your color is that you want to paint the car?
Yes.
I think if I want to say.
Well, I don't want you to reveal it if you don't want to, because I understand.
He already showed it.
This is the car before I took it apart.
And that's the color you want to put it?
No, that's the car before I took it apart.
Oh.
That's not a bad blue though.
No, it's not even original blue. Somebody just did a cheap ass paint job on it.
Wow. Weren't you talking about a burnt orange?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll show you the color here in just a minute.
Put that damn Chevrolet color on there. See, that's not I like that blue, man. That blue looks really damn good.
That car was clean. That car's so clean, man.
What's up, Waze?
That almost looks like Bimini blue. What's up, Waze Cody? Bimini blue is one of my favorite colors on the Fox body, by far. I love that color.
What's the color of the blue?
Bimini blue.
Bimini.
Yeah, Bimini.
Bimini.
Yeah, Bimini blue is just a beautiful color. To my personal opinion, opinions like assholes. Everybody got one.
Hey, and if we don't, we got you.
Say what now? Oh yeah. So you got me. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey, at least you know. If you know me as an asshole, at least you know me.
Oh, man.
All right, fellas, I'm going to take off. You guys have an exceptional night, and thanks for having me on.
All right, Mike. You have a good night, sir.
Mike, take it easy, buddy. Nice talking to you again.
Yeah,
Hope you
don't
get
be a
feeling better.
stranger.
Glad you're coming through this thing pretty good, man.
Absolutely.
Not that you were being a stranger, but just don't be a stranger.
You guys have a great night. Thank you again.
You too, buddy.
Take care, Mike.
tell you the secret to getting well is chicken wings and beer.
Right.
Silverback would give you a different answer.
I like, hey, who don't like chicken wings and beer? That is just a beautiful combination.
I think his would be steak and beer.
Shit, chicken wings and beer all day for me.
So this is the color of the car. That's the color I'm going with.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing us that night.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good looking freaking car, man.
Yep. Now, are you gonna like two-tone the bottom at all, or is it gonna be all one solid color?
It's going to be all one solid color.
Okay.
Good deal, Waze. Glad you picked up your new welder, man.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, like I
Why
said,
do
I just got
get
me.
to weld?
What's up, Gary?
I can call him and say, come weld.
Yeah, he's pretty close to you, isn't he, Gary?
Probably less than an hour.
Really?
Oh hell yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How close
Have
is he
you-
to Mom's house?
Have y'all met up? Have you and Waze met each other in person yet?
No, but we walked past each other and just didn't realize it.
Oh really?
How close is he to Mom's house? Do you know?
Oh, he's probably an hour away from Carmob.
Okay. So what, is he like the opposite side of where, like from you to Carmob, then to him?
He's probably a little northeast of me.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, Waze, I just picked me up a new plasma cutter. First one I've ever had. But, you know, I bought a cheap one off of eBay just because, you know, I'm not going to go spend big money on something I've never tried or never used before. So I know this is a good one because the channel I followed, you guys probably don't follow. His name is Rat Rob Bob Builds. That's the name of his channel. And he's an old fella, and he's a hell of a damn fabricator. And he's been using damn cut about 2.5 years, and it's never gave me an issue. And he's cut half-inch steel with that damn thing. So if it'll cut half-inch, then I'm good with it. And for me, it being my first plasma cutter, it'll be a good learning tool for me anyway. That way, if I do decide to step up one day, you know.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. This guy right here, Waze Cody, dude, he's pretty good about it, everything. He's very knowledgeable.
Yeah,
And you know, and that's the reason why.
Go ahead, so.
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Splat.
I was just going to say that we've got at least, off the top of my head, 5, 6, 7 people in our circle, probably more than that, almost 7, 8, 10. I mean, 10 that very knowledgeable about cars, like Mustang Guru, Mike's Garage. I mean, there's just so many of them. You know, it's retarded how many Blue. You know what I mean? The list goes on.
See, what I like about it is we got so many people that's so diverse.
Yes,
in
exactly,
cars.
exactly. Yes.
You know, we got people like Waze Coding who knows paint and stuff like that. Then we got Blue, who's definitely a hell of a mechanic. And then we got Mike's Garage, who's a hell of a mechanic.
Don't call him a mechanic.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what I'm saying? That's we got people who knows how to weld. We got people who
Chad
knows how to
knows the
fabricate.
Coyotes.
You know, and now that we're starting to meet other people like Wasted Talent Fabrication, Dude with Wrenches, and Jesse and people like that. You know, our circle is expanding, so we're starting to know a lot of people that knows a lot of things about cars, and that's only going to be good for everybody who starts working on cars. You know, there's somebody coming in.
Or
It's
somebody's doing a project.
It's always good that somebody can give them good advice.
It helps the young guys that's coming in here and the guys that want to learn something, that actually want to listen. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. But then again, you also have people in here that you can't tell them nothing because they already know everything.
There's another one that I was just thinking of, Wood and Metal Garage.
Yep, Wood and Metal. That's another guy.
Now he's laid back and he knows his shit.
What's up, Wood Metal? How you doing, sir?
And see, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, we just got so many people that are diverse in different aspects of the car community or cars in general, that we almost got somebody that we can go to at any point in time and ask advice for anything.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about it. Yep. And I'm not, you know, and I really don't like saying that we got a circle. I really don't like saying that because you know, you know, that almost like, I really don't like saying that we got a circle. I'm just saying that we got a good group of people that always hangs out with each other that we all know,
What's up,
and
buddy?
we can ask anything. So just like for me, I know, Blue said it earlier and Sublime said it now about the circle. I just think it's, I like the group that we all hang out with each other. I like that group. And I'm
Yeah.
glad the group is expanding. Now we're getting somebody into the technical part of things that I know a lot of us can use, like the computers and stuff. Now we got Destroyer coming in, and we got his brother Dan.
Yeah.
It's just the group keeps expanding, which is a good thing for all of us.
Yeah.
And
Another
the
two
nice
guys
part
that know
about
this
it,
shit.
most of us can agree to disagree. We don't really rip into each other on things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Unless
don't
we're pissed with
we don't
each
get
other.
mad at each other. Well,
Right.
we can pick at each other and nobody takes it seriously.
All right, Robert. Have a good night, sir. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Robert King's another one. He's very knowledgeable as hell.
Yep. He's
And
on
then
the
like
Chevy side, but he's still knowledgeable.
hey, it doesn't matter. He's still a car guy regardless. He's still
Oh
a
yeah,
car
for
guy.
sure. Yeah. Yes,
And
sir.
and then we got Rich. Rich.
Rich GT 350,
GT350R
Jim
is
Alvarez.
one. Yeah, he's one hell of a welder. Knows his shit. Been doing it a long time.
Yep.
And if you need advice about welders or this or that, Rich can help you out and give you that, the right advice. You're
Yep.
not getting some bullshit stuff that somebody's just making up out of their damn mind. The man
Yeah.
knows
And
what he's talking about.
And we got a ton of Ford Tech guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's the nice thing, because most of us are pretty much in the Fords.
Yeah. Ken, Ford Tech, Primo 50, Dez, who's on Gone in 60. He's not a tech, but he works at a Ford dealership, has for years.
And we got Chris, Cooler 731.
Yep. Yep.
He knows his shit too.
Yep. Yep.
And Pony 1992.
Yep.
So we got a lot of good people. Even Demon Fox. He's very knowledgeable. Knows his shit too.
Yep.
And you know what?
Let's
Old
not
Gear.
forget Funky. I know he'll get mad if we
Yeah.
watch this, so we don't mention
Funky.
it.
Hey, you know what? Funky is very knowledgeable. Like, a lot of his how-to videos are really good. Like he does all the legwork for us, testing out all these different chemicals and shit to learn how to get paint off all these interior pieces that a lot of people, are learning. They're having to go through the pains. Well, if they go back and watch Funky's video, he's already done the R&D on that shit, and he knows what works and knows what don't work.
Yeah.
So, Funky's got a lot of knowledge too.
Oh,
So,
I know.
I
That's what
really,
I said.
really
That's why I
enjoy
brought
watching
him up.
Funky stuff.
So I brought him up.
And even old Gearhead being around Matt and working on his own personal car and stuff and hanging out. Gearhead's starting to learn a lot of shit. He's got a lot of knowledge about Fox bodies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So so it's good. The group is just expanding, and that's only a good thing for all of us. It's going to benefit everybody.
I feel so. Machines.
And then I'm gonna start documenting my Volvo build, which y'all gonna see me make a shit ton of mistakes because this is the first for me. There's gonna be a lot of shit I ain't never done before, like welding, fabricating. I can fabricate the little bracket or something if I ever need it for a carburetor. But when it comes to them doing this frame swap and putting the LS in and turbos, and I ain't never done no shit like that. It's all gonna be new for me.
Well, at least, like I said, if you're still up in your neck of the woods when you're doing it, you'll have all your connections close by. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the good thing. I still got my friends I can call, and and these guys are super knowledgeable, and that's who I lean on all the time about different things. And and I got people who call and lean on me, especially about carburetors and things like that around my area. They'll bring them to me, and I'll rebuild a car for them, or jet them up, or do work on the power valves and shit like that for them.
All right. Have a good night, Robert.
Take it easy, Robert.
Good night,
Nice
Rob.
Nice
Happy
seeing you again,
birthday
buddy.
if we don't see you, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. Well, guys, I'm gonna let y'all know now that when I finish this cigarette, I'm gonna get off the live stream and I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna curl up to that thing that's laying in my bed.
Yeah, I'll probably kill in like 6 minutes. We'll run until 12:30 my time.
man, you've been out for 3 hours, man.
Yeah, I know. Hey, and guess what? You've been here for just about the entire bit of it. I
I
think
know, man.
you were the first guest on the panel.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you
No,
was.
he was number 2.
Who was number 1?
You no.
No, I was not neither. Gary
Somebody,
was.
no, somebody came in before he did. He was number 2.
I sure would like to know who the hell it was.
God, who
What's up,
was it?
615 Customs? What's going on,
Who
man?
the hell was it?
It was nobody. You were the first guest
No,
because I
wasn't.
was the third guest.
No, somebody else came up before him, and I don't remember who it was. Well, easy way to find out. Somebody who's been watching, just push that red button all the way to the left and fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, you're right about that. That'll definitely.
I mean, heck, Gary, you could probably do it on your phone.
Was it? You know what? It might have been Destroyer.
Yes.
It might have been Destroyer.
Yeah, I think it was. Gary's looking now. Drum roll, please.
Might have been Destroyer.
It's like, I'm looking.
615. What's up, sir?
Yeah, how you doing, 615?
Damn, 101, Jim. Damn,
No,
how long you
on
been
the
on here?
panel, Jim. On the panel.
It was Destroyer.
It was Destroyer, okay.
Okay.
See, I knew Gary was the second one. Oh, we were trying to determine when Gary came on the panel, Jim, since the stream's been running a little over 3 hours.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out who was the first on the panel. I thought it was Gary, and then I got to thinking it could have been Destroyer. So,
Yeah.
Well, I was on the channel when we left your stream, and then Sublime started this one, and Destroyer popped on, and then I popped on shortly after.
Yeah, and then I popped on, and my damn stupid ass headset got tore up, and then it got flown
And you
across.
you peed on your foot, and we know.
Well, I didn't beat on my foot, but I threw that damn headset against the damn hotel room wall, and it's like I said, it's still laying right beside the garbage can because it didn't fall in there.
What's up, Bryce? What's going on, sir?
So I'll just swing by Best Buy tomorrow and grab another one.
I bet RAV4 passed out. There's no way he's still up.
Shit, it'd be time for him to go to work, wouldn't it?
No, he retired. He retired.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he retired.
Semi-retired. I mean,
He said he quit his job and said he's taking the next 2 years off.
year or two. Yeah.
Yep. He said he's taking the next 2 years off. And then he said he will think about going back to work after that. He said he don't know. He said if his YouTube channel takes off and it starts paying him and he's making enough money, then he said he won't go back to work. Because, you know, his house and everything he lives in, everything he's got is paid for. So he don't owe no money to nothing.
Destroyer made me sad with shit Dodge. What are you talking about, Waze? Come on now. Simmer down.
I'm a car guy. I like all of them
Heck
except for foreign cars. But I can respect what they do with those damn little 2JZs and stuff like that. Don't mean I want one of them, but I can respect what they do with them.
Well, like I
and the
say,
power they can make out of them.
I'm not a Camaro guy by any stretch of the imagination, but the car that Xandra got, that's probably my, best looking Camaro.
That car that Xander's got, that color he's got on that car is beautiful, dude. I love that car.
I love the black and gray. That's how my Roush was. Similar setup.
I'm a car guy, man. I love them all.
Yeah.
I just prefer Mustangs.
Yeah. That's same here.
Yep.
Same here. We're car guys, but we got what we prefer, but we can respect everything else. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But see, that's the thing. You know, I grew up with my dad always being in the car business. So all these cars that, you know, we talk about this and that, I've had these cars, you know, and I've enjoyed these cars, but I've always came back to Mustangs.
Yeah. It's just that's where your heart's at. You know what I mean?
Of course, having a 70 Mach 1 for 43 years, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
You know, that kind of helps you love Mustangs.
Yeah, just a little.
I prefer Ford or Chevy with a Ford engine.
Now, Gary, did you ever say where you actually got the Mach 1 from?
Well, what had happened is that my dad his best friend owned Bishop Auto Wrecking, and they did the towing for the city of Inkster. And when the guy we got caught drag racing the car.
Ways.
And they put the car in police storage. So the guy didn't come and get it. And my dad went to the guy's house and he bought the car. And he was buying the car for me because he wanted to make sure I had my first car if something happened to him, because he was going in the hospital to get some surgery done. So he wanted to make sure that I had my first car. So I was 12 years old.
Oh, okay.
And I got the car. He paid $500 for it. I got the receipt where he bought the car from the guy.
Really?
He paid $500 for the car. It was written out. His wife wrote out the receipt. And see, back then, you could add things to cars if you worked for Fords. And this guy was an engineer. So he had a special transmission put in it, which was an FMX. It was some kind of high output FMX. And the engine had a little bit more. It was actually a 4-bolt main when they were only putting 2-bolt mains in them. So, I mean, it had a few extra things that some of the Mustangs didn't have. So the car was always kind of fast for some reason. It was like one of those freaks out of the dealer, you know what I'm saying? Off the line. And so the guy got caught messing around. And so they didn't want the car back because it was trouble. So my dad bought the car for $500. And he brought it home, gave it to me. My brother had a 70 Boss 302 Calypso Orange, and he was telling me the day before I got that Mach 1 that I'll never have nothing like as nice as him.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. So when my dad gave me that car, he says, "Tell your brother what you got," because he heard my brother say it to me.
Huh.
You know. So
I bet your brother don't say that no more, does he?
No, he don't say shit anymore. But anyhow, so I had the car, and then in 2005, I sold it to my brother that lives in Tennessee, and he had the car fully restored. Then I ended up buying it back from him. So the car hasn't left the family since 1978.
That kind of worked out for you. At least you didn't have to. You didn't have to pay to have it restored. You just bought it afterwards.
Yeah, I might as well have paid to have it restored. I was getting ready to do the car myself, but then I had congestive heart failure.
Oh.
Because I was AFib, so I was working at the yard, and I got overheated and went to congested heart failure.
Damn.
Ways, Cody. It's a Mustang channel, but like I said, I appreciate all cars, man. You put a freaking beautiful old GTX or old Dodge muscle car in front of me, I ain't gonna say no to that. I'd drive the heck out of that. You know?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not like Ford Blue. I know a lot of people like him and says you don't want to put this motor and that motor and this motor and that motor. I look at it like this. I don't care what motor you put in anything. The way I look at it, that is, you're saving that car no matter what you put in it.
Yeah.
It's another one saved from the crusher or from being parted out.
Well, you know, and that's the whole thing right there. But anyhow, with my car, he kind of held it over, so I didn't get the car until I actually graduated high school. So in a way, I had to work for it.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good.
Well, I mean, you know what? That makes you appreciate things because that's the way I was brought up. You don't ask for nothing; you work for what you got,
Exactly.
and that's why I've always been able to appreciate everything I have. Is because I spent my years of busting my nuts driving back and forth across this country, delivering goods for people to buy and food and stuff like that. You know, I busted my nuts for that shit. Didn't nobody make my money for me. I spent all my time driving that big rig back and forth. And I probably still be doing it today if my eyes wouldn't have took a shit on me.
Yep.
But my eyes took a shit on me, and, you know, I had to learn how to live a different way because all I get is a disability check every month. And I promise you, it ain't nowhere near the salary I used to make. Promise you that shit.
Got you, 615. Thanks, man.
When you go from making a good 6-figure salary every year to down to making this little bullshit, these little bitty crumbs, this ain't shit.
Well, you know, I mean, and that's the thing with, you know, nobody's never gave us any. My wife and I, we work for what we've got. You know what I'm saying? And she works as hard as I do.
Yep.
Maybe a little harder.
I mean, the thing of it is, it doesn't matter if your career is working in a restaurant, it doesn't matter if your career is sitting riding on the back of a garbage truck, or if you're the mail guy carrying the mail, or if you're sitting up in some damn office and you're taking care of somebody's money, making money. Regardless, you are still working for your dollar. Nobody's giving you nothing. You're working for it.
That's right. You know, my dad always told me, he goes, son, you ain't nothing without me. And I said, yeah, you're probably right. But you know what? I learned everything I know from my dad.
Same here.
You know?
I learned my work ethic from my father.
He told me one day, he goes, son, he goes, you're going to be a ditch digger. I go, you got any idea how much a ditch digger makes?
Especially in today's time. Hey, here's a good one. I know everybody's heard of this store. It's called the Hobby Lobby. I know everybody's heard of it. Been around forever. My nephew just went to work there. He's only 20 years old. Just went to work there. Never done a damn thing, anything like this in his whole life. They started that little boy coming through the door, $18.50 an hour, stocking shelves.
Wow.
Stocking the fucking shelves at $18.50 an hour.
Yeah.
And my first job was back in my first tax-paying job was in 1986. I went to work for Shoney's, and somebody started me out $3.21 an hour.
Yep.
Now of course, I worked for my dad before that, you know, and I was only young, you know, I wasn't but 14, 15, 16, but working with my dad after school and on the weekends, you know, my dad paid me what he paid me. But my first tax-paying job, working at a business, getting taxed, was working there. And, you know, I appreciate everything I got because I know ain't nobody never gave it to me.
See, my girlfriend was pregnant when I was in high school, so my dad come back and he had a little talk with me, and I said, okay. So I went over, got me a job as a phone solicitor. I was making like $3 an hour, and plus commission, and I was bringing home good money. I went and got me an apartment.
Yeah.
So I moved out before I graduated high school. I was going to school and had my own apartment.
Yeah.
And then after I graduated is when my dad bought the junkyard.
Yeah, I never went to college. Now I can honestly say that's something I never done. I just came straight out of high school, right into a truck, and went with the driving.
I started going to Schoolcraft College for business law and business management, and but you know what? That baby needed food. That baby needed diapers, so I had to work.
That's it, exactly. Same here. I didn't have no choice. You know, I had to go to work. You know, I wound up getting a little girl pregnant back in the day, and this is something I've never told any of you guys. But I do have a son that I haven't seen since he was 3 years old. So she took and moved him away and changed his name, and I've never been able to find him since. And she never asked me to pay a dime for child support or none of this other shit. So I've been looking for him all my life, but how do you find somebody that's got a different name now? You know?
Right.
You can't find him.
You know,
I don't even know what state, what his name is now. I know nothing. You know?
I had just turned 18 years old in October 14th, and he was born November 14th. I had
Holy
just turned
shit.
18.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it was tough, but I had to do it. But you know, my parents, they had my back. You know what I'm saying?
Mine did too. That's one thing I can say. Mine did too. Mine were real good to me, and that's the reason why there would be no way that I would turn my back on my mom now when she's asking me not to move away. You know what I mean?
And that's
I
why
remember
I
all.
turn my
I
back on
remember
my
all
dad.
that.
Even though he pisses me off sometimes, I don't turn my back at him.
No, and you know what? And parents will do that. And I'm sure if we look back, we can just imagine how many times we pissed them off when we were growing up.
Oh, I don't even have to look back because I already know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, my mom, she could never piss me off as much as I pissed her off back in the day. Because I know they were tearing my ass up all the time. But I deserved all them ass whoopings. I earned them. And you know what? I appreciate every one of them right now to this day. You know, they hurt like hell when I got them back then, but I appreciate them for what it taught me, you know, today.
You know, that's it. But anyhow, Sublime, I'm getting out of here, buddy. It's 1:39.
Yeah, me too, man.
3 hours left in here.
Yeah, my phone just went on damn low battery mode. So
look at Silverback. Oh my God, you fool still on?
You came in at the right time, sir. We are heading out.
We
At
talked
least,
to we talked about you earlier, Silverback. You were the big topic of conversation. You're gonna have to go back and watch.
at least Salty's heading out anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably kill it here too. So,
Well,
All
you
right,
guys have a good night. I appreciate you letting me on the panel, Sublime, as always. Silverback, Waze, Cody, and whoever else is in the chat. If you're still there, good night.
Yep.
Have a good night. Talk to y'all
Have a
tomorrow.
good night, Softy.
Later,
Sublime,
guys.
thanks for having me up, my friend. We'll talk to you soon.
thanks for coming in, sir. We'll check you later.
Peace.
All right.
Peace, not peace. Peace.
Peace.
Told you I'm tired.
I'm tired. So yeah, I'm gonna be killing it now. It's already almost 12:40. I'm gonna be going to hit the sack. So, peace and hair grease. Sir, Waze Cody, Silverback. Yep, go back where we were talking about you, sir. Nothing bad. All good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know it's fine. Sorry. 615 Customs. You have a good night. Yes, see you else. Jim Alvarez, you have a good night. You have a lot of people in here. It said 7. Probably more than that. Yeah, all you guys, have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.